How y'all doing? Netstar, D. Dot, Just. Y'all here? Y'all ready? What's up? What's good? Hello, everyone. How are you? Primo, what's poppin', G? Fire, fire, fire. How y'all doing? Y'all had a good day? Beautiful day? I hope so. I hope y'all had a beautiful day. Check it out, man. So hot off the press, I'm gonna get right into it. Tisa Tells has done an interview with Gene Deal, right? And there's some things that come out in this Gene Deal interview. Ho, 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 ho. What is here? What is there? Man, Gene, I hate to say it, but what's good, medicated? Uh, Puff Daddy just may be like a serial killer or something, man. It seems to me like he's behind a lot of deaths. Like, I mean, a lot of deaths. Puff Daddy's like this mentally ill, deranged, like superhuman serial killer that wants to eat everyone, like, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it really does seem like he's become a serial killer, though. Because you've got Kim Porter, all these people's deaths, right? We could keep naming Pac, Biggie, all of these people's deaths surround Puff Daddy. Now the next one up is Wolf. Everybody knows who Wolf is. I hope y'all had a beautiful day, Cuddy. So we're gonna get into it, man, and this one's gonna be one of those that Justin kid, damn him, that Justin kid. So we're gonna get into one of these. This is gonna be one of those ones where the not so smart people probably have to go ahead and check out. So see ya. Let me bring this up for y'all. This gets eerie, man. Puff Daddy just as well may be a fucking serial killer, y'all. Like, how many deaths does there have to be behind you before you're a serial killer? Does anyone know? Okay, so I'm gonna bring you guys this, and then we'll talk about it, and we'll talk about what it makes to be a serial killer. I think there's like so many deaths, 3 deaths. Whew, Diddy, you're like a 6-time serial killer. Yeah.
We're going to get into the interview, but I just want to set things up for people that might not know the players. This is, of course, Gene Deal. A lot of people like to say he was Diddy's bodyguard, but actually he was his street protection because Gene Deal was deep with this posse called the Same Gang. There's another Anthony Wolf Anderson. You will see him shortly. Wolf was Diddy's BFF. He also protected him. And according to people that are on the scene, Diddy might also be responsible for him taking his last breath. You guys, this is a tale of treachery, betrayal. It involves the BMF, that is the Black Mafia family. All the heads and big players of the BMF, Big Meech, Riz, also Corey. Y'all, this story gets deep, and I guarantee you've never heard it. So, with no further ado, let's get to it. Also, the full interview is going to be dropping shortly.
Guarantee you
Make
never
sure you
heard
hit
it.
the notifications, and I'll see you on live. Well, my live later on tonight, because you know we're doing the director's cut. Plus, I got some more dirt. Okay, talk to y'all later.
I don't have any take on, what those guys are doing or how they doing it. I didn't have no reason, no monetary gain for doing this. What he did, to people that I love, and he claimed that he loved them too, I was making aware of it. Your love was minuscule. It was monstrous, bro, because the things that you did to those people, and you still go on air and you claim that you love them. I was letting people know, nah, it don't go down like that. It ain't you're wrong. The way you did certain things. So, what they do it and why they do it, they have to answer that. They have to answer that. I don't care why they did it, or I don't care nothing about how they put it, how they tell their story. That's their story. It has nothing to do with Gene Deal.
Now, right about now, my interest was piqued. I said, hold on, rewind. What you mean his love was monstrous? I know about the catchy stuff, but what does this have to do with Wolf? Y'all, listen to this.
The thing he did to get BMF and Wolf going at each other. You understand what I'm saying?
Like what?
Like we spoke to him. He promised Wolf his $300,000. He told Wolf he didn't need Wolf anymore. I don't need you no more. I don't want you dealing with you no more. And Miss Jones, Wolf's mother, and I hate to talk about this, but these are the questions people ask me. Miss Jones let me hear the fact that the investigator said that they had all their phones tapped. And Puff told Meech, when Meech was calling Puff to say, yo, man, get your man, he bugging. You know what I'm saying? Before Wolf was even dead, he bugging, man. We try, and Puff words was, bruh, do what you gotta do. How you say that to your friend? How you say that to your man? Somebody who's been there for you, that's made sure that you was all right. How do you do that? Why did you do that?
There we go. Found the hole in it.
Wolf ended up getting killed that night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To a guy worrying, it's just stories after stories after stories. And I got enough. Enough is enough, bro. And that's what this was all about. Had I known that he was going to get his just dessert with Cassie and some of the other people that's coming out, my status in the streets, my status in what I did here in New York City,
did you just see what that said?
I wouldn't have never.
Y'all see what that said? Sean Diddy Combs, NBC News, accused in third lawsuit this month. This month of what?
My status in the streets, my status in what I did here in New York City.
The third
I
one,
wouldn't have never did it. I wouldn't have never said a word. But I didn't know none of this stuff was going to transpire.
Yeah.
I did it on my own.
Now, if you're like me, right about now, and you're wondering, really, Puff? All that you set up your brother from another mother and just said, do what you got to do. So you probably think what I'm thinking. What did Wolf ever do to Diddy to make him so treacherous, to make him almost seem like he was plotting for his downfall, to make him, at least from what it sounds like, hate him? Or is this the first glimpses that they saw back then of Puffy just being on, not on some dumb stuff, but on some depraved, ignorant, just cold-blooded American psycho mess? Y'all, listen to Gene's response, because this is going to chill you.
Wolf was with Christopher Williams and Heavy D and them, working for security and stuff for them before Puff was even in the whole thing. But Wolf was part of this crew called Butt Naked. They used to give parties. Right?
All right. if anybody's out there from New York that remembers any of this, like the butt naked, please fill me in because that's something I'm not aware of. What's popping, AC?
right? But other than that, they were street entrepreneurs that two of the individuals got arrested and they received 9 16 to life sentences in the courts.
Oh wow.
Right. The
Yeah.
people in
Holy
Virginia
shit,
did not
bro.
know Wolf.
9 16 to life sentences.
So Wolf took it to trial and beat it. So now Wolf thing, because he was a part of that team, butt naked, that used to finance Puff and his artists. You understand? Before, when Puff lost the job at Uptown Records,
So, Sonny,
he still had to finance Craig Mack, Biggie, and try to get this to before he got to deal with the Clyde Davis. Wolf
Mhm.
them funded
oh, that's an
money.
oldie. That's an
Bad
oldie there.
Clyde Davis. Wolf them funded money through Bad Boy with Puff.
Oh.
Right?
You hear that?
Okay.
You hear
How?
that?
Keep his status. So now when Corey goes to jail, Puff is the one that's hitting Wolf off. You know, when Corey goes on the run, Puff is the one that hitting Wolf off with the paper bags to make sure Corey can still be on the run.
Oh.
Corey gets caught. He start doing his time. Puff don't want to pay no more. But Wolf made sure he paid and made sure Lamont and Corey had their commissaries, and they still got kids out here. So they had to make sure their kids was all right too and do some of that. A lot of that money was coming from Wolf. Wolf said, yo, I had $300,000 that I spent. I was right there in the office when Puff promised him, when I do this Universal deal, I'm going to give you your money.
Huh.
Wolf didn't see that deal.
Wolf didn't see that deal.
He just said no. You ain't getting it.
Nah. BMF ended up killing who was friends with Puff.
Now, y'all, let me pause right here because
MF ended up killing. So they're saying that Puffy gave it the okay to go ahead and have Wolf murdered.
this shook me out. If you don't
That's
recall what he said,
chilling, bro. That is chilling, dude. Could you imagine having your best friend murdered, bro? Some people don't live right, man. Some people just don't live right.
he said that basically Wolf was BMF had put seed money into Bad Boy, and when they was in the run, Puffy was supposed to be paying that back. That's how their families were living. That's how they were living. When they got locked up, Puffy was like, I ain't paying you nothing. Wolf was like, I already gave my word, you gotta pay. And Wolf was the one that had his foot on his neck telling Diddy, you gotta pay this money.
Facts.
Diddy ain't want to
The Black
pay.
Mafia
And shortly
family, bro.
after,
You gotta pay them their
Wolf
money.
was murked by one of Diddy's friends in the BMF. Y'all, look, it gets deep. Listen.
I don't know the dates, but it wasn't long at all. It wasn't long at all. Because Wolf said, you know, I don't understand why Wolf would say what he said. He said, yo, I'm gonna show you them who you think they are. You know? And the dude that Wolf put down as a gunman to BMF is the dude that killed Wolf. Meech didn't kill him, but Meech, it was the fight that he had.
Now, if you're like me, you're like, I remember hearing something about this. Meek and Big Meech, I'm sorry, Meek. Wolf and Big Meech had gotten to a fight over a girl, and that's what led to it. At least that's what Diddy and everybody led us to believe. But y'all, there's more to the story. Ooh, this is diabolical. Listen to this.
It had something to do with her, but Wolf had that girl was about 6 weeks pregnant with Wolf's child. And people don't know that. She was 6 weeks pregnant with Wolf's child.
Damn.
That's the same girl that Puff offered Wolf $10,000 to have sex with.
Holy
And
shit,
Wolf got
dude.
mad.
So Wolf, holy shit, dude. Holy shit, bro. So the chick Wolf was dating, Puffy actually wanted to, and now Wolf dead.
Yo, I should have let you have sex with the bitch. But she came over there and knocked Wolf's hat off his head. So Wolf goes over there to check her. Meech get involved with her because this girl is with a friend of Meech that he's about to do some business with.
Meech may be coming home soon.
You understand? But they throw Wolf out the club. Him and Riz, they throw them out the club. So it led to one thing, led to another. Meech tried to come out and talk to Wolf. They had some words. Meech and somebody else got shot in the leg, and Meech got shot in the buttocks. And one of the dudes that Wolf knew got close enough because Wolf thought, since I know you, even though I put you down with being meth, I told Meech to put you down because you was like that in the street. He ended up shooting Wolf and killing him.
Okay, so if you're confused, so was I. Because the one thing I wanted to know is, when did Puffy get the call with Meech saying, yo, get your boy? Like, was it right before? And y'all, the answer, listen to this.
Well, Meech called him while he was in the club, going in the back of the club. Meech called Puff.
What?
And this is what Mama Jones is letting me hear from the investigators through that wiretapping.
What? Y'all, you heard it here first. Puffy was paying off the debt he had incurred from BMF for the seed money. Now, again, Puffy does maintain his innocence. These stories have not been independently verified. These are Gene Dill's present recollections recorded, what he sensed, the impression he had, what he thought. It has not been independently verified. And of course, Puffy has not been proven guilty of any crimes in the court of law. And as well as I do not think charges have been filed, even though he is being investigated. Okay. Cassie's lawyer put in.
I can probably agree 100% that Puffy's being investigated, man. At this point,
Cassie's lawyer put in the documents that BMF gave seed money for Bad Boy Records. That has far-reaching implications. I am going to talk about this later on. But anyway, back to what I was saying, right? Okay, so all that's going on. Everybody's locked up. Puffy, this sounds like he's like, oh, it's the perfect time not to stop paying them, because I want to pay them anyway. I need this money. What was on Puffy's neck is like, you got to pay no matter what. Be a man of your word. Okay? When Puffy stopped paying,
Puffy didn't want to pay me.
His own pockets and had paid about $300,000 of his own money out to these people. Puffy was like, yo, when I get this Universal deal, I got you. I'm going to pay back that $300,000. Gene Dill said he was there to witness that exchange. Okay, so cut to Puffy gets his Universal deal. Wolf's like, where's my MF the money? Puffy is like, you can miss me with that money. Okay. He said, I don't owe you nothing, ada. Cut to just a short while later. And by short, I mean, it sounds like a couple of days. Wolf is down in Atlanta at Club Chaos. He starts arguing for a woman that is 6 weeks pregnant, carrying his child. That woman is also involved with another man. Big Meech wants to do business with that man. The man that Wolf had trained as a shooter for BMF actually took Wolf and Riz out.
Got a lot
prior to
going
that
on,
happening,
man.
Okay, prior to that happening, he got a call. Meech was like, yo, your man tripping, come get your man. Like, you better do it. Literally asking, like, what's going on? Diddy literally said, do what you gotta do, and hung up. And moments later, he was gone. Wolf was gone, deceased or whatever. Diddy actually said, do what you gotta do. And baby, not Meech, but his shooter, what needed to be done was done. Y'all, this is epic. This is groundbreaking. And get this, Diddy was the first person at that funeral crying, slow singing, flower bringing.
You know,
And
it
none
be
of
them
this
too.
would have been known. He didn't say,
It's them ones that's the first ones at your funeral, the ones throwing the flowers in there. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. The next day, they ain't even playing your music. They ain't doing nothing for you, man. Diddy got a lot going on, bro. A
Lot of
lot going
skeleton.
on. Huh?
Lot of skeleton.
Oh, they're coming out too.
a word of this. None of this would have been known if it wasn't for, at the time, BMF was being investigated by the feds, and there was a wiretap on the phone, and that's how Diddy was exposed. You guys, you can't make this up. Let's continue. But y'all, if that wasn't enough, the next chapter is gonna blow your mind. Because if you're like me, you're like, so then what happened after that? Like, how did Diddy show his face? How did he hide his head in shame? Like, what was going on? Y'all, listen to what this mofo did.
Gave Meech a party.
He gave Meech a party.
When Meech got out of jail, he gave Meech a party.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What did everybody say about that?
Wow.
Like the people, because you knew, everybody knew. Like, how
You're right,
do you do
Cuddy.
that with no shame?
You're right.
I don't-
You're exactly right, Cuddy. Without YouTube, man, we would have bullcrap news. We would have bullcrap news. We wouldn't get the right news. They'd be lying to us. There's things about the internet that have helped us. Let's not, but that's where they get us. Oh, it helps. That's where they get us. I think this internet thing was created for a one world tracking device.
I don't know. I had a conversation with Meech myself. We met in Cancun. He was in the presidential suite at
Meech a party.
A party.
Rich Carl.
People are evil, man.
He invited me down to the room.
People
Big man, come
will
on down to the room,
disappoint you.
man. I said, Meech, listen here, brother. We was all family. We was all cool. I don't know what happened between you and Wolf. And I didn't know the conversation he had with Puff at the time until Mama Jones told me later. I said, what happened with you and Wolf? That's two men dealing with shit. But I can't drink with you no more, bro.
Stand up, man.
What does that mean?
He shook my hand. I shook his hand.
I can't drink it no more means I can't sit at the same table with you. I don't respect you. You know how I talk about on YouTube how men should go their separate ways and you know, not have to go back and forth and shit. That's what that means.
I get what you're saying. Okay.
And look, that's my telling Meech that, bro.
And shit right there.
I can't drink with you no more, bro. It means I can't fuck with you no more, bro.
And that was it.
You did him dirty, bro.
Y'all listen. Uncle Gene, that was just one of many stories he shared. The full interview is going to be dropping soon. Make sure you turn your notifications on. And also, don't
Uncle
forget,
Gene. His name is fucking Gene
pick
Deal.
up Uncle.
Everybody, all the women are calling him that, bro.
Uncle Gene. Come on, stop it.
They probably know him.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? They're interviewing him and shit. They probably know him.
Yeah, but they start calling Gilly Unk. They start calling.
Yeah, I mean that's a black thing though.
Come on, first
white people don't do that shit.
That was like a
white people don't do that shit, bro.
Like he was the only.
I promise you, we don't.
Snoop Dogg was the only one calling.
We be like, that ain't your fucking uncle.
No, like Snoop Dogg. I recall Snoop Dogg being
we
the
don't
only
do
one
that
that called people, "Yo, what up, nephew? What up, Neff?" And they be like, "Yo, what up, Unc?" He was like the only one I heard seen doing that.
It happens a lot in the joint too, bro. You'd be like, "That's my cousin." I'm be like, "Blood cousin? Real cousin? Is that your real cousin?"
Uncle Gene's book. Listen, he was there at the birth of New York City hip hop when it combined with the BMF, and baby, he knows. everything and everybody, not just the BS. They want you out there. So if you are a hip hop historian, or even if you just like to hear a skilled storyteller talk, make sure you pick it up. It's on Amazon. You can go to Gene's site. There's a link in his Instagram bio. You know how this mess works. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later on tonight to live to unpack this and discuss. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
1 second, y'all.
Oh shit. Who's this on the screen?
This shit is extreme, bro.
Who's this on the screen?
Hey, bro, imagine Puff Daddy right now. Could you imagine being Puff Daddy right now?
How Puff Daddy
You're
is?
going, damn.
Right there. Look, he's looking down. He's stressed. That's him.
It's Puff right now, like stressed like a motherfucker, bro. Like, oh man, dude.
God have to make me like this. No, motherfucker. You made yourself like that.
I think I need y'all in the audience to help me out here. Tisha gonna end up the next Tasha K. She better watch it. She better watch it.
Yeah, because this could get addicting.
Yeah, she can get addicted to that bread. You know what I mean? How she's doing her YouTube. She's this close from being clickbaity. I don't think Tish is all the way clickbaity.
AD, you know how like they sent an informant out there to get Trey? Like they sent what's his name, CEO Chris,
It's always an informant
about drugs and to
Yeah.
like it's similar to giving someone money to go on YouTube to
They'll do it.
I know.
They did. Trenches News TV, 25 G's. And he made his whole YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got a whole YouTube channel making money off of it, and he got paid by the law, bro. 25 G's a case. He said there's more.
He looked like a dope head too.
Huh?
I forget what I said. Just I
You
feel
said
like
dope head?
yeah, I just feel like these people
Yeah, they're all on drugs.
they easily bought.
All these superstars, they're all on drugs. You just can't tell because they have the money to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like functioning addicts. You won't tell, because they'll keep it out of the eye of the public until, but they're all drug addicts, bro. I bet Thug went through it, boy, on that lean. I bet he went through it, dude. They were talking about how Gunna went through it. Yeah, it's forced detox. I think it's probably the best thing for somebody if they're going down the wrong drugs have really got them. You know what I mean? Throw their asses in jail, bro. They'll get clean no matter what. Now, once they get to prison, they might find those drugs again. But once you're in jail, man, it's hard, man. Jail's not as, you can't get as much shit as you can in prison.
You saw 6ix9ine's post?
Nah, I don't fucking follow that dude, bro.
No, he just released something today. He released he didn't release. He put up 4 snippets to 4 different songs. Can't lie.
Okay. All right. So I guess Tissa's now going to tell us about. I like Tissa. I like Tissa Tales. She gives us some information that I didn't have. See, I didn't know that about Diddy, bro. See, Gene Dill knows a lot, dude. Gene Dill was around this. What?
Oh, excuse me, guys. Fuck.
The green beans are right there in front of you.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on.
Hey, green bean or stream bean?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Young Miami, I guess you gave all the blogs the answer on whether you and Diddy Bop and Shorty Wop are still together. Young Miami has set Diddy out of her reality show. I guess she did not.
If they were still together,
Gina Hun
not been on
being
stage
all
twerking on
over the
Lil Baby.
timeline
That bitch
and
was on
Diddy
stage
following her
twerking
back.
on Lil
Let me say
Baby,
that. We're
throwing
going to
her
have to
back,
talk about
talking her
that
shit.
because Diddy played
That is
that
not something
all
that someone's
wrong.
gonna do
How
if
do
they
you
still dealing
know
with Diddy.
from
With
having
Diddy.
someone that
Because
was
I
born
guarantee you, if
day
they dealing with Diddy,
we
they
actually don't
gonna
know
get
what the
that
case
ass
may be.
toasted
But
when they get home. What the fuck were
Diddy's
you doing
people,
on
when
stage with
all
Lil
that
Baby
mess
shaking
happened,
that ass?
to be back.
What'd you say?
Diddy.
Nah, they saying something about this chick and Diddy. I feel like, come on, they
Young
can't be
Miami?
together. Because the reason why I feel like they can't be together is because just a week or two ago, this bitch was on stage shaking her ass on Lil Baby.
Watch.
out her reality show. I guess she did
What?
not take too kindly to Gina Hun being all over the timeline and Diddy following her back.
See
Let
how
me say
she-
that. We're going to have
you
to
see-
talk about
you
that
see-
because
you see
Diddy
Jack
played
Frost?
that
I'm
all
gonna
wrong.
stop something right here. I want to pause and I want to stop something right here. See, Tisha Tells is going up, y'all. Her views are going up. She's starting to become prominent. She's getting the interviews now. Guess what she did? She changed her background. Look, you don't see her kitchen anymore. You don't see her patio door. You see, Jack, it's called upgrading or just a little bit of change.
How do you go from having someone that was going to maybe stick by your side? We actually don't know what the
Fire
case may be,
microphone, by the
but
way. It's probably one of the best you can get.
Diddy's people, when all that mess happened, was like, yo, it's over. What are we going to do? Blah, 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 blah. And they were like, get rid of Young Miami. She's not the right look. The only problem is Diddy thought there was only going to be
Hey,
one
Freddie.
accusation from Cassie.
What's up,
It was
chicken
going to put the kibosh. Then he got hit with 11 million lawsuits. And that's
60,
when he was like,
11
wait,
million.
one, even for all these lawsuits, there's no way I'm coming back from all these lawsuits within a 6 to 12 month period.
No way.
Second of all my income streams are either being sued or they're drying up. Third of all, Diddy ain't have a hit album, a hit
They
show,
did it.
a hit anything. Carisha, please. The roulette game.
I may not be for everybody, man. Here's my plan for YouTube. I plan to come up here and say everything you guys would want to say if you had a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I'm going to say the things. You guys don't know I have no fear in what I'm saying. I'm not a Jack Frost, guys. Like, I'll show you. I'm not Jack. I'll show you, bro. Look, my last 2 videos. I'll show you, dude. I could care less. Like, I take this serious, you know. But as far as like ad revenue and things, I show the right one. No, I stopped that one. As far as like ad revenue and things, here you go. Right here. Ad suitability. Ad suitability. That's my first and second last video right there. Like, I could care less. I come up here and I speak to you guys how I would like to be spoke to. Like a normal human being, treat y'all like normal human fucking beings, man. Like, I can't get up here and just be this, ooh, maybe it's supposed to go this way. It's supposed to go that way. Hell, because that's bullshit, because none of us know how this world's supposed to go. Not one of us. If you've got it all figured out, please come up here and hit that link and tell me. Because I need some pointers. Damn, I need some pointers.
The pajamas, Revolt TV. She literally is his cash cow. Now, I have always
That's all he's got.
this, right?
That's all he's got.
So the
for her.
nerve that when he went through all
That
that,
boy's
he was just
over.
like, oh my God, maybe I should move on to someone new. Well, baby, Shorty Wop said after Diddy's reality show got canceled and Young Miami's is set to air, and
You probably should.
they're saying it's going to be a hit. They're saying Miami, Santana, that whole crew, it's going to be a hit. Young Miami is
again. That's the thing too, D-Trail. I'm in disbelief. I'm in disbelief that there's not 100 pages on that guy. But the truth is, there's not 100 people that care to do it anymore. I've been playing myself on him, dude. I've been thinking that there were many more people, you know, and there may be some that come along, you know, but I'm not going to, you know, spend my days trying to weed out who's real over there and who's fake, because I've been fooled way too many times over there. Way too many times.
literally set to catapult herself. At the end of the day, Diddy might have been financing her lifestyle to a certain point. It looks like Young Miami has officially figured out a way to finance her own lifestyle.
Y'all can
and
have
on top of that, the arrogance of
I'm just
being
gonna
with
report
a
when he acts
man.
stupid.
That when you being sued by everybody, and anyone would be embarrassed to stand by your side. Honestly, I'm not saying Young Miami experienced the Cassie treatment. Cassie did say it took about 2 years for I'll just say it, for the BS to start. Young Miami was.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. So he wasn't like that with J-Lo. Do y'all think it was J-Lo? Because Cassie, reminds me of a young J-Lo.
It just takes that one Bronx bitch to fuck it all up.
Is it J-Lo, bro?
It's that Bronx pussy. It's contagious. It's dirty
She
over
from the
there.
Bronx?
Yeah, dirty ass bum ass Bronx. Nasty Bronx.
J-Lo from the Bronx?
Yes, dirty ass Bronx. She doesn't even represent that shit. She doesn't even fucking go there.
Yes,
Like,
she does.
no, she don't.
Yes, she does, bro.
I had the same argument with my aunt. I swear, she's a big J Lo fan. She was going at it with me for this fucking lady. Like,
She
bro,
represents New York, bro.
fuck J Lo,
She does, bro.
fake ass bitch.
But bro, I like J-Lo. I think J-Lo's beautiful. She's one of my favorite from my
You know how
time.
many songs she stole?
My era.
You know how many songs that she made that was originally Ashanti songs?
Yeah, I know. I heard about that.
Even the
That's
song.
not what I'm talking about, though. I think she's a
And the
beautiful
only
woman.
reason she blew up was because of that movie Selena.
I know.
Well, she did a good job.
That's what blew her up.
And
And the thing is, J-Lo was a boss, bro.
El Cantante movie where Hector.
I love J-Lo, bro. She's hot. When I got my favorites from that era. I just do, man.
You ever heard
Like
of
J-Lo? She's one of my favorites. Nobody can
movie?
top Mariah Carey in my eyes.
J-Lo and Mark Anthony?
Nah.
It's called El Cantante.
Mark Anthony and J-Lo was weird.
It's called El Cantante, and it's a movie based off of Hector Lavoe.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that movie. Yeah, they were together. That was weird to me. That was weird. They say Ben Affleck, mad toxic alcoholic, and J-Lo was loving him. Yep. She was in love with Ben Affleck, bro. Ben Affleck is mad toxic.
And
he was an alcoholic for sure.
Yeah, they
yep. My mama used to touch me on these subjects all the time, bro. She used to talk celebrity gossip to me all the fucking time, and I hated it. But now I get it now that I'm older. Because she also seen things that we see. You know what I mean? Like these
yep.
on a long time. J-Lo was just a boss, wasn't she? Wasn't she blackout?
No, J-Lo got stock. She's a businesswoman.
Yeah, that's why she got away from Diddy, bro. He couldn't control her. And here's the thing. If it took 2 years for him to do this to Cassie, maybe he wasn't never really like that. You know? Maybe him losing J-Lo put him in a fucking flip.
Well, maybe him and TD Jake
can very well happen.
Maybe TD Jake prayed for the demon to go into him. I don't know.
Man, I think J-Lo and Ben are back together, wasn't they?
No, they are.
Yeah, they're back together.
They're married.
She wanted him to quit drinking, bro.
They're engaged. Like,
she wanted him to quit drinking, and he did. Wouldn't you? I quit drinking for her. Shit. Any day of the week, baby. Come on. No, here's the thing. People can drink. People can drink and enjoy them. People can drink daily and enjoy themselves. Don't take what I'm saying as like I'm trying to be, downplay on people that drink, because people can drink daily and enjoy themselves. It's just how you act when you're drinking.
And it's about getting things done, not just staying in the house all day.
Sitting around drinking all fucking day long. No, but people sit around and get drunk. Shit, I ain't got no problem with that shit. Do your thing. Fuck. I've seen many happy drunks I like to be around. But then there's them ones that drink all day you don't want to be around at the end of the day.
It's coming up on that 2-year anniversary. Maybe wines and dines you, and then after 2 years, he's like fingernail polish on, right? Or maybe he spent 2 years being like, your skin looks so good with the white fingernail polish. Anyway, right? I'm not saying that Young Miami actually was the person that, and I gotta see a step. I'm literally out of water. Anyway, y'all just saw some real life. I literally was shocked that someone that would have to pay a woman at this point to stand next to them, because everybody be looking at the woman like she's Bobo the Crown. You decide to do a power move. You decide to mess with her mind. You decide to bring in your bottom B.
What's up, Z?
Gina Hun, and start following her again. Then Gina's posting up on Instagram. Feels good to be back in all white lace and probably got white fingernails on. I know Young Miami sat there and said, yeah.
Yeah, she wanted J-Lo to take it. He wanted J-Lo to take it. Yeah, I wouldn't let a woman control me either. That's why I got to what I did. That's why I said what I said.
Let's get into this, okay?
Really? Oh, see, y'all got the tea too, man.
It's
y'all got the tea too, bro.
That the music mogul.
She said she's been married 4 times. I'll be the
Diddy.
5th. I'll be
Is
the
he still
5th,
a mogul?
7th, 8th, and 12th.
I don't know. He's got something. Will allegedly not appear in his Shorty Walks
Still
reality
fire, bro. I
show.
like Mariah Carey
Ahead of
too,
the
though. I think
2023
she's a
VMA
fucking bomb,
Awards,
too.
Young Miami, whose real name is Carisha Brown Lee, shared to Instagram. Hold on, real quick.
Nah, you know who I got a big crush on?
All right, I'm back. So anyway, she shared to.
You're right, Terrell. Let me point this out, man. I want to point this out, bro, because this is sometimes how marriages and relationships totally break down. They just totally break down because of it. D. Trail says people have their vices. Your partner is either accepting or helping. If it's detrimental, you can leave, but you don't go public and bash your partner. That's exactly right, bro. You don't go to your fucking friends telling everybody about it. You don't go to fucking your uncle and your nephew and your lady down the street. I think a relationship's their business is their business. It shouldn't be shared with the public. Anybody. See, that's the problem I have with dating now is trust. Seems like everybody's got an agenda. Even these bitches. Now, what the thing is, I can't even be mad because I had an agenda at one time too. When I was younger, I was running through pussy, just running through it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't be mad, bro.
Instagram. Oh wait, shared that a reality project about her life was in the works. Now she did break that with the Jasmine brand. So because she broke this with the Jasmine brand and other stuff exclusively, it makes me think whenever any news about Carisha comes out from the Jasmine brand, it's most likely reliable. Anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
While chatting with an interview on the red carpet, she revealed, I got a reality show coming out. The City Girls are dropping an album. My podcast, just everything. I know that's right. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. Remember how Carisha and them were like, oh, the City Girls are retiring and all this other stuff right before this stuff came out? You know what they say? Rejection is protection. Because at the end of the day, I did think that Diddy was going out his way to break up the City Girls, and he was using Young Miami for clout. I'm glad
Have you heard that before, Miss Freddie? As a woman, have you heard that saying before? Rejection is protection. Okay.
Back in the studio. Anyway, they said at the time, it wasn't clear which network secured the rights to the behind the scenes of Young Miami's life. However, last month, the Jasmine brand exclusively broke the news that the Act Up rapper inked a deal with BET for the series. Since announcing her upcoming show, many have asked, wondered if Diddy would make an appearance on the program. As you may already know, Miami's 29 and Diddy's 54. He's literally old enough to be her father.
Grandfather.
In on again, off again situation.
Grandfather.
Unfortunately,
he's old enough to be her grandfather.
This is shade. Who wrote this? They said, unfortunately, for fans hoping to learn more about their interactions on Miami's series, Diddy was allegedly pulled from the project. According to sources, Miami has to film new content to replace the footage from the several episodes Diddy initially was in
they're
before
embarrassed by Diddy.
started to blow.
Oh.
As previously reported in November 2023, Diddy quickly settled a lawsuit with Cassie.
Okay. So Diddy may not be able to work no more. Oh, pervert ass. Diddy may not be able to work anymore. Good. That's the way I feel about it. I'm sorry.
Okay, y'all, listen.
You know, I'm not for taking people's jobs, but you, sir, are an assaulter. You are a woman beater. And I'm going to say that because I'm not even going to say it allegedly. You signed off on that fucking deal so fast. Hell, we couldn't even blink. You are one of those.
First of all, Young Miami is not lucky this happened because the fact that, but just hear me out on this because this needs to be said. Did literally is a virus that infects people. The fact that, yes, Diddy was paying Miami like an allowance. Some people said it was $200,000 a month. Diddy's a billionaire, used to be a billionaire. I don't see why that wouldn't be true. However, let's be real.
Why in the fuck are people making videos? Revealed Sean Diddy Combs arrested in the Tupac murder. Arrested. Officially arrested. You guys are liars, man. Stop with the lying. See, that's what I like about Tissa. She hasn't gone there that much. She doesn't do that. You know what I mean? Officially arrested. P. Diddy arrested. P. Diddy got swallowed by a fucking whale. You gonna believe that? I would believe that. $200K a month, bro. That's fucking bread, dude. That's
Whatever
bread,
money
yo.
Diddy was paying her on the front end, he was getting back in ad dollars. Think about him in Miami gallivanting with Casamigos or De Leon, whatever his stuff is, right?
Yep.
She was promoting his liquor.
Yep.
That Carisha Please pajamas he had his money in. The Carisha Roulette game, yes. The Revolt TV, he literally had a 360 deal on her as his girlfriend. So yes, she was getting an allowance. Yes, she was slipped down. But Carisha was not only keeping Diddy relevant, but she was the biggest thing for all his liquors, all his ads, all everything. Diddy needed Carisha more than she needed him. But that's just my
Pause for one moment. I would like to thank everyone for subscribing over here to AD and Aggressive Defiance TV. Thank you very much. Our subs are going up, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you guys for always backing me and being here for me, especially to the gang. Especially to the gang, man.
my opinion. The fact that this is her reality show and he's all up in the mix, Diddy could not have gotten greenlit for reality show without someone else.
Oh, we're
Diddy's
trending
kids,
we are on the top list when you put
Diddy
Diddy
and
in,
Carisha,
baby.
we're literally going to see what Carisha is up to.
We in the front page when you got Diddy in?
Nobody gave a D what Diddy was up to. Diddy is old enough to be
We get a like,
somebody's
y'all.
father.
We hit the like
And
button
again,
for me.
I'm not being ageist. I'm just saying that for the generation that Diddy is trying to like be in on, people Carisha's age and younger, and nobody think about Bad Boy in their reunion tour. I'm just saying. So, you know what? At the end of the day, it's not surprising Diddy got caught. But the fact that Carisha basically said, baby, we retaping these episodes, that lets you know that the network just couldn't cut him out.
This ain't really something I'm interested in anyway. What's Trail saying? I'm interested in that more than I am that. D-Trail, they was around at first, but Diddy got them away after a while. I bet they have to shut up too. I'm not sure. Man. Nah. I bet they don't have to shut up because they don't have to file a fucking thing. Yeah, I would definitely be trying to see my daughter, man. I don't care what, like, everything's mendable. We got proof over here that everything is mendable, man. And especially blood. Not everybody has to see eye to eye, man. Not everybody. You know, you can't hold us content creators to a standard where you could, you know, well, he said this, or he's a hypocrite because in this video he said this and this and this and this, when it's really a lot of dumbass shit that you're really saying hypocrite shit about. Because you could do that with every content creator. You literally could. Especially the ones that go live every day, like me, Jack, you know, a lot of people do. You could do that. You got to be able to look over some things in people in order to have relationships, man. It's just like a relationship with your woman when she rolls over to the left in the morning and writes on you every day. Right. As soon as she rolls over, all over you. You got to look over it. You got to look over those dumb things, man. Because something greater's in the end, if you can. You see what I'm saying? Like, There's content creators I watch that make mistakes all the fucking time. Tommy was one that I looked over a lot of shit he did because Tommy was fucking serious. You know, his message was serious. Let me tell you the truth about something. And when all these people talk about Diddy and all this shit, I'll tell you who I'm going to believe the most out of. And I'm going to be honest. These people get up here and start talking about Diddy and all this shit. I'm going to believe Roger Bonds. You know why? Because Roger Bonds called Diddy to get some help with his son. He said, man, I need 250,000. Something like that. Or 20,000. I need 20,000 for the attorney for my son. Diddy didn't give it to him. Now that's the one y'all better be paying attention to, because he's the one that actually has that grudge now. Like, everything I did for you? Huh. And now you want something from me again. You can't make this shit up, y'all. You can't make it up. Roger Bonds is the one I'd pay to most. Yeah. He asked, you know, he that's just recent too. Right before the Cassie thing happened, he asked for that money for his son that's in jail. Diddy didn't give it to him, yo. Let's hear what he's got to say, man.
Sure, Ron.
Shout out to the beat, man.
You know me, man, taking it one day at a time.
We gonna go straight in. We ain't even gonna do no intro song and all that, man. You know what I mean? We got a lot of people on the line and waiting for you, man. You know?
Yeah, let's get it in. Let's do what we do.
Yeah. So yo, you got us out the screen. Hey, yo, so let me ask you a question.
What's up? Ask away,
Yeah.
brother.
Oh, he needed 100K?
Since the last
I knew
time
it was a lot of
we saw
money.
you, right? Your life took a little turn, huh? For us. The situation with your son, dude. Whatever happened with that situation? We was bonding. We was talking about that for a minute.
Yeah, no question. No question. My son got 29 years right now, right?
He got 29?
Bro. He got it.
Yeah, he got 29 years right now. He just they just found him guilty the end of November. So they found him guilty. They found him guilty with no evidence. Not only did they find him guilty with no evidence, they trying not to give him the 13 years that he already got in.
Whoa.
Wow.
So
Whoa.
right now they got him as his release date 2053, his parole date 2042.
How old is he?
Right now he's 36. He's
Damn.
been there
Homie.
since he was 23.
Yeah, where's he at now?
That's sad, man.
Africa.
He in Namibia.
Yeah, Diddy's influence could have helped, man.
Hey,
So
yo.
right now they
That's
hear out
sad,
the
man.
motions for the appeal on January 29th. So right now I got quite a couple of politicians on it with him because they just like, okay, they don't got no evidence. That's one thing, but they dealing with due process right now. It shouldn't have took them 13 years to go to trial.
Damn.
So
That's
as
a
American,
long time,
they
bro.
saying that the embassy was supposed to step in way earlier.
Way fucking earlier, bro. 13 years. The evidence is even no good now. And then he said he had zero evidence. Holy moly. I feel for Roger Bonds, man. I wish I had a little bit more money in life. I'm just one of these dudes that would want to help somebody like this. You know, if I could like get the voices bigger, you know, let's raise the voices. Willie, don't you ever in your fucking life fix your mouth to tell me I'm over here just to cut down the black community. You're outside your fucking mind, son. I love black folk just like I love white folk. No one's different to me. This is just the community I was fucking raised in. If you don't like that, get the fuck off the internet, hick.
On a state level. So right now they're not even looking at the guilty and innocent. They're looking at the due process. So that's what we're working with right now.
And it's sad because me personally, I know him since he's a baby, man. That's my little kid. That's my man. Everybody out there loved him. You know, he loved playing ball. He's a cool kid, man. that shit bothered me, man. I didn't even know that he got sentenced. I thought he was
That's
gonna
a lot
walk
of
out of
time
that.
without going to court.
Like
Thank
you
you,
said,
Freddie.
13 years.
Hit
to
the like
sit
button,
in there.
everybody.
That's crazy.
Share the live. Let them know
Well,
that
you
we're
know
live.
what
Let
they
everyone
saying?
know
They
they're live.
saying that the
Facebook,
family is
Twitter,
strong. You know what I'm saying? They
Snapchat.
saying, yo,
I
and
haven't
this
used
is a
Snapchat in years,
Caucasian lady that's telling me. She said, yo, what color? I said, yo, they Caucasian. She said, what color was the judge? I said, Caucasian. She said, the
Wow.
prosecutor was Caucasian. I said, yes. She said, yeah, that family pulled some strings for that to happen.
Yep.
And for the judge to not want to give him the 13 years that he got in.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's something
dirty.
extra going on.
That's dirty, dude. You
Huh?
get your time served.
Yeah,
All
remember
white people.
Yeah.
What part of Africa?
He said
Namibia.
Namibia.
Wow.
Move.
You see, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
Namibia.
Here's the thing, man. I'm gonna go ahead and discuss this too, since we're here at this topic right now. You see how he's discussing white folk and how white folk are fucking him over? That doesn't upset me. I'm different. It doesn't upset me at all. You know why? Because I know it happens. I know it does. I know it does.
So right now, that's what we fighting. But you know, his spirits is up. You know what I'm saying? Because he like, yo,
My
Pop, I
father's
feel like
full-blooded fucking Mexican.
they ain't got nothing. I feel like they put some bullshit in the game. And what we trying to do is just get the judge to not only look at what was going on, but the fact that you're not giving the 13 years right there is showing that it's something personal. Because who stays in jail for 13 years and don't get no credit for it?
No credit.
You gotta
that
get
sounds
credit
crazy.
for your time served, bro.
Yeah, how?
He's a
13
Harlem
years? It
legend.
ain't took on no 13
Now, we talking
days.
about 1 year you're supposed to get
Yeah.
credit.
Sounds like it, bro.
1 year you're supposed to get credit. Ladies and
Yeah.
let me say something real quick.
And-
I guess Roger Bonds is on, we had a little
And beat. Hey, the beat. Y'all need to hire me. Get your sound right, baby. We get your sound right with me. Come forward with AD. Come forward with AD, man. We'll get that mix cash right for you.
delay with Roger Bonds, but he's here as promised, and that's what we're speaking to on the live on the streaming platform.
And we had to catch them up to speed because we just jumped right into it. Roger Bonds came on our show a couple years ago. He had his son just sat there in Africa for 13 years, never went to court or anything. So that's why we pretty much keep you guys, because they don't know what's going on. So I guess you could probably explain it a little more, but we just kind of jumped right in it.
Well, he got incarcerated. He been there since 2011 right now. You know what I'm saying? He got locked up January 7th, 2011. He got charged with the crime of murder, robbery, and murder and robbery, basically. So he got locked up in Namibia without no evidence or nothing. His original charge was cannabis, because when they came to his hotel room, he was smoking weed. So that was his original charge. When I landed to get him, they grabbed his passport.
It is different, I bet.
And said, nah, he being charged with murder. So now, throughout this trial, the police got on the stand in the trial and said, yo, I lied. I said, yo, what you lied about? I lied and said that his phone pinged from the area of the murder victim, but his phone never pinged from the area of the murder victim.
Oh, my goodness.
So the officer actually got on the stand and said that.
I remember hearing about this.
He said, I also didn't have no warrant. He said, I was afraid that he was going to leave. So I went straight to his hotel room. Then the lawyer asked for the notes from the case, and the police said, I threw the notes away. He said, what you mean you threw the notes away? He said,
over here, that wouldn't have went down, bro. In our court system, that would have been thrown out. That's your biggest fear in another country? See, I'm not getting on a plane, so I'll probably never see another country, but I'm fine with that. I'm halfway dead anyway. I'm more than halfway, you know? But that is a big fear, dude. It's a big fear of mine that you could just get nabbed up for something and you're hit, man, and they just do the process on you. I've had a nightmare of that.
He said, no, those were my personal notes. So then the lawyer said, yo, read articles such and such and such.
Passport, bros. Fuck them passports.
Any notes that you take in a case become evidence. They no longer personal. So he said, well, if they want him, they can look in the garbage because I threw him in the garbage like 5 years ago. So this is what we dealing with. I was in court when he said that. And I said, yo, what did he say? And the lady said, yo, yeah, you heard him right. That's what he said. And even with all this stuff right here, this judge already had in his mind that he was guilty, that he was American, that he didn't have no right or reason to be down there. And like I said, it was a Caucasian victim. So he had already had in his mind, and he showed his true colors, not only by sentencing him to 29 years, which was the max, because he could have gave him 20. Not only did he give him the 29, but he told him that 13 years.
Yeah, Diddy could have got him, man. That's dirty of Diddy. This is the guy I'm going to listen to the most about Diddy.
Reality,
this is the one I'm keeping my eyes on right here, and my ears.
Exactly.
Because I'm telling you, what he has to say about Diddy will be true. And I don't think he's going to really hold back, bro. Because, man, all the things that this man probably did for Diddy and probably never asked for one thing. You want to bet? I've met people like this all through my life. Probably never asked for one thing because you were able to help them, right? Everywhere we went, you always took care of them. They never had to ask for nothing. But then comes that time where they need something from you. And you can't because you're going through something. Man, this dude needs you, bro. This guy needs you more than I mean, I understand you got to cover your own ass. You're going through it. But it wouldn't be nothing to give this guy the proper fucking just say, hey, you know, let's do some promotion about this. Let's do some marketing. Give your marketing team to Roger Bonds and let him go crazy, you know? Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I was saying, B, you gotta hook me up, bro. Like I'll get that shit right, bro. I'll get it right, bro. You give me good equipment, I'll have your cameras flipping back and forth, left and right, swinging up and down.
And it's crazy because wasn't he in his hotel the whole time, right? When the thing took place, right?
See, the whole thing, he was in a hotel room and they got a witness, which was the maid, who said, I know the light-skinned one was in the room because I opened up the door and I had to close the door. But my son told me, he said, Dad, she ain't open up the door. He said she was in here having coffee with me. She just ain't want her boss to know that she was actually in the room with me having coffee.
I'm trying to find something right here.
They hid that statement. They hid that statement, but as God has it, when he went for bail, it took him 11 years to go for bail because he had a girlfriend that did the whole time with him, an African girl from there that he had met in the mall when he was out there, and she been with him the whole 13 years. So after 11 years, you know, her family said, okay, he could bail out here. So he waited 11 years because he didn't want to say that she wasn't really his girlfriend. You know, this girl been coming the whole 11 years, so they couldn't say that. So once that happened, they gave the evidence on why they was denying in his bail. And in the evidence that they gave him was the statement. That's how God has it, was the statement from the maid saying, I know he was in the room. So I asked the lawyer, I said, yo, we're going to call her as a witness. He said, no, we can't call her as a witness because they got it as a witness.
Damn.
But they never called her. So they held her back and they never ever called her. So now they claim that they can't find the lady. So in reality, the situation with Kevin is one where they just upset with Kevin. They know Kevin ain't have nothing to do with it, but they feel like if he didn't have nothing to do with it, why isn't he talking? They feel like his co-defendant has something to do with it because the co-defendant has a history with the family. So they feel like, okay, if he don't have nothing to do with it, why he's not saying nothing? So my son is basically like, Dad, I'm not here to work for them. He said, you know, they got to prove that a person is guilty. But they just showed him they ain't got to prove nothing.
Hey,
you
man, they don't, you in Namibia, country, dude.
This is how we feel about it. And we all did some type of time. And you know, I don't like to speak against
people from New York know these people, bro.
From my experience,
Like they
just
speak.
feel like it's okay to tell. You know what I'm saying? And that's just from my experience, even being locked up, having them bullshit jobs that you have when you locked up. They do everything in their power to keep them low jobs. And
Yeah.
they'll tell on you in a second, so they can't understand why he's sitting there and saying, I don't know nothing. They don't feel like
So he don't want to
he could
tell.
be down there and not know nothing. He could not be down there for 2 weeks with this guy, come down there and not know nothing.
They think also he holding back.
That's what they feel. So they
Right.
feel like if you hold him back, we're gonna try to break you until you can come up here and talk to us. And you know, not saying that
He's
you know
trying
what
to
I'm
give
saying?
no torture treatment.
I'm not even just talking about snitching and nothing like that. I'm just talking about Kevin. You know what I'm saying? That's not how he's built. You know what I'm saying? And once my son looked me in my eyes and tell me that,
Damn, bro.
that's how I feel about it. He said, Dad, I never asked him. I said, why you never asked him? He said, because what difference do it make? I was on the plane, I came down here, and that's how they feel. So by me talking to him ain't gonna make a difference. He said, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that 100%.
So
he's where he coming from too, man. Real talk.
So they was only down there for 2 weeks, and how much time did his co-defendant get?
He got 30 years. He got one more year than Kevin because he tried to escape about 5 years ago.
But what did he go down there originally for the listeners?
Well, originally, when they went down there, his co-defendant went down there to have a meeting with the same guy that got killed. Right? Okay. So that's what threw the prosecution.
So y'all been knowing about this for a long time, huh, New York? This is not nothing new, is it? So it's new to me, but I feel like y'all know about this. Shout out to New York.
No, because the prosecution thought the kid was going to say that he didn't know him at all. The kid said, nah, I had a meeting with him. You know what I'm saying? So they got witnesses saying that the kid was at the meeting where he was supposed to meet. But the other guy just never showed up. So it's one of those situations where I feel like they both got themselves into something that they didn't know this kid was into. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's sad,
the other kid didn't live down there. The white boy didn't live down there. His family lived down there.
Okay.
He was actually going to college in what's that? Columbia University on 116th over there.
Right.
So he was going to college there, but you know, he had little things going on. You know what I'm saying? So they were supposed to meet, but it looked like somebody, and the mother got on the stand, and the mother said, yeah, he was supposed to go meet 2 Americans, but where he was supposed to meet the 2 Americans is not where he got killed at. He got killed across town. But, you know, the judge wasn't trying to hear none of that.
This ain't in Africa.
They never found nothing. They found a silencer and a gun barrel. They said they found inside the hotel room, right? After the 3rd time they searched, the 3rd time these specific 2 police said, this is what we found. But the police ballistics guy said, yeah, this is what they gave me, but this is brand new. This has never been fired. Ain't no fingerprints on it, ain't no rings on it, no nothing. So now we playing a game where 2 police, after 9 police to search the room 2 times, didn't find none. These 2 police come back by themselves. They supposed to bring them back with them whenever they search in a room.
Imagine
like that.
being involved with something, man. And you didn't do it, dude, but they're going to take your life from you. Not only are they going to take your life from you, they're going to make you spend it in a prison. Do you understand what strength this man has to have to keep fighting for his life? Do you understand the strength that this man has to have?
They came by themselves and they said, this is what they found. So he's up against everybody that's down there telling me, yo, he's up against a corrupt system. You know what I'm saying? He's up against a corrupt system.
But you know what's sad, and the thing that bothers me the most, here it is, you was working for Puff Daddy. This man has
Let's
money,
get into it.
Power, and you brought him the story, he did nothing.
Hey, man. Hey, did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? It's going to get ugly, y'all. If y'all are enjoying any aspect of the show, you can always pull up to the PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. Show the channel some love. The Cash App is right up there in that corner somewhere. Up in here. Somewhere. Y'all see it. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for all the supporters that are here. And we have salute to y'all, man. This is where it's going to get ugly, I believe. Diddy, this is where your true self is going to get shown.
Yo, he's up against a corrupt system. You know what I'm saying? He's up against a corrupt system.
But you know what's sad, and the thing that bothers me the most, here it is, you was working for Puff Daddy.
Yes.
This man has money, has power, and you brought him the story. He did nothing. Now, had a guy like that at that time brought awareness to this, I don't think we'd be having this conversation today. I think that he easily could have had like top of the line people look into this.
Yes.
This is a guy that's working with you. Why don't you, you know what I mean, help this man?
Facts. I agree with you.
I'm gonna be 100% with you, right? I used to couldn't get no sleep over that shit, man. Like for real, I couldn't get no sleep.
I imagine.
Right? Where we come from, we don't do things like that.
Right.
But you also can't handle the things the way we used to handle them when we was coming up.
You're goddamn right.
But it's a lot of factors that play into that, right? Because he gave me $25,000 toward Kevin Lawyer.
25,000.
At being a man of honor, what would have meant more to me than the money? Yo, post this once a month.
Yes.
Get some people to ask.
That's what I said.
Because
promote it.
Most of the people that found out about it when he did post it.
Hold on. Let's take the time and say that he doesn't even post it. He's got a team, doesn't he? He's got a team that could have had thousands of people post it, Roger. You know that. He's got a team that he could have had thousands of people posting it, man. It's sad that I'm just now hearing about this in depth, because I've heard him talk about the story. I think he did on Vlad as well, if I'm not mistaken. And it's sad that he couldn't just say, hey, PR team, shoot this out, put it on a calendar once a month.
Found out it went all over the newspapers down there. It went everywhere down there. And even when I went down there, people was telling me, yo, I didn't know nothing about that until Diddy posted.
See?
But the powers that be, when he posted it, he got a lot of backlash.
That's dirty.
You know,
he's lying.
You know, I read the comments. I was going through the comments, and people were saying, yo, how are you standing up for this, that, and the other? And I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like, you know, the powers that be got involved in it and told him that wasn't good for his brand.
He's talking about white folk. I'm not ashamed to admit it. He's talking about a specific white folk too. And I think we all know who he's talking about.
That wasn't good for what you trying to do. You trying to get money in Africa. You trying to take the brands over there. And
y'all can say it. I just
standing up for this kid right here. And I think the money overpowered the honor. Because
that's where it should never do. Never let the money overpower the honor. He gave me the
money for the lawyer, but he had nothing else to do with it.
Sometimes they think money's everything, y'all. Sometimes when these people that get a lot of money, and I can see where it comes in. You think giving money to people is just it. That's all you have to do. Well, I gave you money. Well, I gave you money. Sometimes, man, money ain't all we need. Let's be honest, man. We're humans. Money's great. Money would solve all my problems right now. I'm not lying to you. Money would solve every problem I have, but it would not. And I mean, it would not keep my mother here longer. It might with some help with some doctors, you know. But Money can ruin you too. It can ruin you, especially the ones that never had it and then get it. It could ruin you, man. Chicken's coming home to roost on everybody, bro. 2024, year of exposure, y'all. 2024.
With that type of case in that country, that 25,000 ain't a lot of money, man.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
25 G's just gets the lawyer.
It will cost a lot more to make shit happen over there like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think we all know that, man. And I'm gonna
25 G's don't even retain a lawyer
I
for a
had
case like
genius
that.
about was that if I was a famous dude, or if it would have made the front of the newspaper, let's just say like
It should have.
when 21
I mean,
Savage
the root of
got
all
locked
evil?
up, when Meek got locked up.
It roots
Here
to
you
evil,
go
for sure.
with dudes that already got
Root of
money,
all
but
evil.
dudes with money came in and saved them.
Exactly.
What about ASAP Rocky, right?
I mean, well, ASAP was more the president's situation.
Right, I got
We talking about just dudes, man. This from the streets, dudes that I was with this man for years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's nothing that man couldn't ask me that I wouldn't do. It's nothing that I didn't do.
That's right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
there?
On the record and off the record.
Back with it, Rod. You held that nigga down, you hear me? You held that nigga down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like on all the major events. I know the whole story, man.
He
You
did.
was with that nigga ride or die. You
He
was
did.
in charge. I told him that we had a discussion earlier.
You held him
and we
down,
wasn't
bro.
need to say that, you know, you held a nigga down, you know, Gene Deal was his bodyguard, but you was had all the security. So you
Yes.
had to make sure everybody was in place all the time. Them niggas just around when they needed it, right or wrong.
Well, you had Paul, you had Uncle Paulie, right?
Right, Uncle Paulie, Gene, and then Gene came a little later. Yeah, go ahead. Talk about
Right. And then, but what happened with Uncle Paulie was he was
Listen,
there. You know, he was in charge of everything. But when I got there, he felt comfortable. Puff felt comfortable. He felt comfortable, and he laid back. He was in the house now. You know what I'm saying? And this went on for years. You know what I'm saying? This went on for years because I'm gonna be real with you. I would have jumped in front of a bullet.
Right.
wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I get down and how I
Damn,
move.
homie.
So when this situation happened, and he was amped up, he was like, "Yo, okay, we gonna get nephew. We gonna get nephew." So I was amped up. I was like, "Okay, let's go." But with Puff, it's like out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? When I moved over to Ciroc and I wasn't with him every day no more, then that need to help left.
Yep. That's what happens, bro. Out of sight, out of mind, man.
You know what it is.
Does happen.
You know
We
that
all
need
know,
to help
right?
left. Oh, what's up? Oh, how Barnes doing? Oh, yeah, he fight. Oh, he fighting for his son. Oh, yeah. And he told me, he said, "OB, I know you underneath a lot of pressure. If you know I'm underneath a lot of pressure, then make a few of these phone calls on the low. You know what I'm saying? Put the account there and say, yo, B, I put 100,000 to the side for you or something. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it be because of a lawyer or because of the type of team that I got. Because I got a paid lawyer, but I got the bottom of the barrel.
That's a
right.
When everybody is telling me, yo, Barnes, you need a team, yo.
Yeah.
You need an advocate that just works on murder. You need somebody that just works on this. This is what y'all need.
Yeah, team.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you need a team. He American. He from over here. They need to know that y'all not playing. They need to know that y'all know the law. I'm sitting there listening to whatever this African lawyer is telling me.
Right.
There go the merch, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be real with you. That's what ate me, man. That's what ate me right there.
So let me ask you a question. So
we got the New York City merch too, yo.
How did you feel, man? I mean,
same shit, New York City.
Oh, I definitely reached out to him.
We got
you
the New York City merch too, y'all.
I reached out to him. He said he didn't have it.
Same exact merch, just says
I
New
don't
York
have
City
it. You
instead
know
of
what I'm saying?
Hall.
Man, I'm going through.
It's
I'm going
out
through
now.
something right now.
Yo, Ross, he worked for $1 billion. He ain't got $1 billion. He worked for $1 billion. He got at least about 600 or 700 million. He ain't got it.
And you said it's only like 100,000, right? Would have took right about 100,000.
Yeah, it probably would have took about what I put in up. Well, it already added up to 100,000 throughout all the years.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? But he put in the 25 out of the 100. So be fair, if we would have added another 100 to him, if the 100 would have came out of his pocket, along with the 100 that I had gathered up, because I was out here grinding, hustling, doing all type of shit. So the 100 that I got, I really feel like it would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I had people down there that was in powerful situations and positions telling me exactly what I needed. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't, man, you had Teddy Riley reached out to me. Yo, I need to.
We got the aggressive as fuck New York City merch in the product link below. We got it in white and black, y'all. It's fire, as you can see. It's fire.
Introduce you to this person.
It's fucking
Introduce
fire.
me to that person. Kevin Lyles, yo.
Get
I
you
need to
one.
introduce you to this person. Blah, 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 blah. And then these people was telling me exactly what I need. But I just wasn't able to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If you let that shit get you up, my nigga, I was sick. Like I was sick because
that's your son, man.
Right, that's not my man. That's my son. And I know what I would do, and I know what I've done for your kids. Payroll or no payroll.
Crazy,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is how it is.
There you go.
We had beef with people, but when it comes to their sons, it ceased fire.
100%.
So let me ask you
1
this,
million,
bro.
man. Yeah,
do
man.
you think after you told him the story and you remember telling the story, did he
Can't a lot of I heard a lot of things about Africa too, like shit could be bought off and things like come on, bro.
Like, because when I heard the story, that it fucked me up. Even though I know him personally and Puff don't know him, but that being your man, did he felt like, because when you feel it, it make you want to do something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or do you think he probably like, man, he did it or whatever? He
Ooh.
felt it like, man, like got on top of it, like, man, this ain't right.
I don't think I can't even answer that question. You know why I can't answer that question? Because
that's true.
If you feel like something ain't right and somebody your man, you're gonna do everything in your power that you could do to make it right. You know what I'm saying? So
right, man.
I gotta say that he didn't care. That's what I gotta say that. I gotta be 100 with myself.
He didn't care, bro.
There's no other answer to that. You know,
he didn't care,
you
bro.
know, whatever's going on, you know, whatever he's going on in life throughout we talking 13 years. We not talking about what he going through for the last year. You know what I'm saying? We talk about 13 years. So you got 11 to 12 years of not going through what you've been going through the last year. We had no idea that this would go on in the last 6 months that he got going on.
What do you mean by that, Roger Bonds?
Years ago, then I would understand it. But it didn't happen years ago. So sometimes we have a 10. I'm going to tell you something, man. One thing about street dudes, and a lot of people disagree and some agree, we love harder than other cats.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying? Because we know how we built and we know what
I believe that.
But just because
street
what we would do, that don't
love
mean
hard.
that it's going to be reciprocated.
Right.
Do you think, I mean, I got a lot of dudes that's been in the streets in my chat. Do y'all think we love harder than normal? I think people love harder than normal when they're built by the street, like in the street game, know what it's about, know the hustles, know everything. I'm not saying you have to be in a gang. Like, I think we just tend to love harder, bro. And we get our little hearts broke.
You know what I'm saying?
Too.
And I think throughout the trials
and
tribulations,
the beat,
like
man.
this,
Good
even
interview.
my man Wolf told me, he said, yo, B, watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I said, man, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like it could never happen to you. You know what I'm saying? But then I also say throughout the year,
I can help you with your audio because we need to amp those mics up, man. We need to boost those mics, the beat. But other words, great interview, man.
You know, he done been through a lot of shit. You know, niggas,
you got it.
Niggas, this, that, and the
Sometimes
other.
I do better numbers than these dudes, and they got the Roger Bonds interview. Look, y'all, we ain't far away. We are not far away from getting critical interviews. Y'all understand that, right? Sometimes I beat the beat out in views. Sometimes I do. You know, we're not far away, man. And believe me, y'all, people are gonna want to fuck with me because you know why? I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm not gonna pull no gotcha questions. You know, it is what it is. But you'll see. Thank you,
He's
guys.
able to say, okay, like that person is getting a check. That person works for me. He's able to differentiate the two. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you're living together, no matter what you do for him, no matter what, the only time that he'll respect that is when he needs something or when he wants something. Because when you need something and want something, it's not going to be there.
The typical narcissist. The typical narcissist, man. You think hard times build character? I do too. Empathy as well. Love. Yeah, knowing how to love is a big thing, man. You got to know how to love. I think there's just so many people it's not ever known love.
You know what I'm saying? And some people is like that, man. I really came to believe that, man, because I make myself sick if I try to figure out, yo, damn, why you wouldn't help me with my son to a certain degree? Like, why you wouldn't help me with my son? And I don't do nothing but get upset and get angry when that shit happen, man, because I know what I would do for yours. You would have to make but one call. Yo.
Hey, bro, listen, man, listen.
Every night, everybody's, you
son,
can't
man.
expect the same loyalty from everybody, man.
You need $100,000, right? That nigga's worth. That nigga got about $600-700 million and worth like $1 billion.
Even if he had,
no, hear what I'm saying?
50 million.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just talking in general. I'm gonna keep it real. That's your son, Chen. That's what that each wipe his ass with 100,000, bro.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? This was
I agree.
2010, 11. He wiped his ass with that.
100 grand for a guy that was had your back throughout your whole career.
So, like you said, I know what
and
happened.
that's your son. That's basically your son, bro. Like I imagine.
2003.
All right, so you met him right after when I was.
That's
I was
horrible.
Like I
That's a horrible of a man, dude. That says a lot to Puffy's character. Shitball. His character's asswipe.
First started, right? When the shit was on 19th Street. When Leote
That's why rich spoiled types be singing emotions.
Right.
It grew a little.
Especially when they're born with it.
Hard was there.
Yeah, especially when they are born with it. They've never seen like a heartache, pain of not being able to have the lights on.
Right.
The TV might not work today.
Everybody got together. When they got changing faces and all that. You know what I mean?
Right.
When Bad Boy,
People
Chain, and Death Row.
gotta learn to love, man.
Showing the play. I'm not playing.
What, the tunnel?
7th Street.
Latin quarters?
Beacon Theater. Remember the Beacon?
I wish there was something I could do, man.
Yeah, Death Row came.
If I had this recorded, then I could boost the amp. I could amp the
Tupac, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, the Dog Pound, and
we get it.
Anyway, but that's when they had that big show. What I'm trying to say is that you came a little bit after that, but out of sight, out of mind, because when I got out of sight, because I should be running nigga all the time. When he came around, he got funny style, and I was gonna do something to him. You know what I'm saying? But it never happened because the nigga had, he said some whack shit, and I stopped fucking with him. And none of the shit you telling me out of sight, out of mind is that's how he is, man. The dude don't change, man.
I was actually up north from 95 to 2000. And then when I came home in 2001, I was with Loon.
Right.
And then I moved over from Loon because Loon stopped doing what he was doing. And that's when I got with Puff. Right. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man, on the everyday aspect, as long as you there, you're gonna be thought of.
Yeah.
As long as you there, that picture gonna be painted like it's us against the world.
That's real.
And coming home from jail, you trying to leave all the other bullshit alone. You know what I'm saying? So you more vulnerable to dropping it because you already know how you built. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people get it mixed up. A lot of artists get it mixed up and they start feeling like they that nigga.
Yeah, you're right,
people
man.
Not fucking with you, not because of you.
I even would have boosted the audio a little bit,
It's because of the people that you done set up around you.
I get it, though. They wanted to drop this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the same thing happened with Wolf and everything else.
Wanted it out, man.
Who would think that would happen with Wolf?
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But
we just watched that on Wolf, didn't we?
It's like,
I'm so
man,
good
only thing I can say
y'all what I need to bring y'all, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's money, man.
But we had a guy on here right before you, Raymond Raymond, and we were just talking.
He was talking about Wolf, yo.
Raymond Raymond. He spoke about Puff Daddy.
Tell me I'm not
being a foreman. He snitched back in the
day.
At
least I try.
You're not.
Huh? Does it show that I try?
No.
Okay. Damn, I'll try harder, son.
They all was in the same era. But the thing, you could tell what type of character this guy is. I saw like a documentary about Puff when he talked about his father. He said, I'm from Harlem. He claimed Harlem, but here it is. You've been in Mount Vernon since you was 2 or 3 years old. He said he's from Harlem because his mother and father from Harlem. And then you can see the fakeness of him because if you from Mount Vernon, grew up Mount Vernon, claim it. That goes show what type of it shows character. That's what Raymond Romar was talking about earlier about. You could tell person body personality. You know what I'm saying? You could tell person body personality. And
yes,
this guy here, when he graduated from Howard, he sat there and said, you know, he gave his mother a lot of respect because she was a single mother growing up in Harlem. But that's not even the truth. You trying to just tag along in Harlem, and you live in a lie. You grew up in Mount Vernon, and you said your mother, single mother growing up, raised you growing up in Harlem, and it's clearly in everything documented. He even said it's not a
I gotta get out of
in Harlem.
I
That he
don't know. I don't know where he was. I don't
So
know.
it goes to show, like I said,
I don't know if he's not from
really
Harlem. I'm not a New Yorker.
You can see it in somebody way before shit hit the fan, and then you can see all the stuff that's coming with you, with Cassie, with a lot of other stuff. His character, because if you're not real enough to be proud of, hey, I'm from Mount Vernon, I'm raised in Mount Vernon. It goes to show the type of person.
You know what? But I blame that a lot on Harlem though, because we embraced him in Harlem. We allowed him to do that. We allowed him to say that. And when he came,
think so?
Everybody wanted to
I don't
party.
think he's gonna lose everything.
Nobody checked and said, "Yo, nigga, stop playing Harlem." Blah, blah, unless something
Not
on,
everything.
unless something happened.
But he's gonna get it.
Stood up. And a lot of people did that because of Ferg and other people that
a lot of people dropped. There's already like 2 more lawsuits on him.
Those people, and then money talk. I'm gonna tell you, money talk, man. Money talk. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Money talks, B. He can come down there right now, be and throw a free block party, and everybody and their mother come through and party and do everything else like ain't nothing going on.
Like, you right.
Money does talk, bro.
Especially right now after the allegations with Cassie, it wouldn't mean nothing.
It wouldn't mean
But
nothing.
he says he's from Harlem, though. Why would he claim Harlem?
I keep it real. The same people that tell me this, that, and the other. I sit there and I watch Instagram. I look at the pictures. Those be the same people liking stuff and saying things, but they won't even get on your joint to say nothing or say nothing about what you got going on. But they quick to hit you in the ear and say, "Yo, that nigga ain't shit. Yo, that nigga ain't this, that, up." But nigga, I'm watching you. I see you, nigga. You dick riding too, man. I'm watching you, brother.
See?
Yeah, it's a lot of that.
See? Hey, man.
But bro, I agree with you 100%. Like I said, he never got checked. Nobody never checked him. Like, he ain't from Harlem. Like, what block? If you from somewhere, the first thing you're gonna cling to your block. I'm from here. And all Mount Vernon dudes, they feel away about that. They be like, yo, why you saying that? Like, all his history, everybody know him from Mount Vernon. Nobody know him from Harlem. Like, growing up, oh, he lived in apartment 2B. We should do this together. And he can't tell stories we can tell, Bonds.
Right.
Damn.
Right. And you know, I'm gonna claim it too. I'm guilty of the same shit because I was with him every day. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like, I was guilty of the same shit. I never even really thought of that or paid attention.
No, you're not guilty.
The way that I
can't do that. Look, bro. No, we're not gonna allow you to do yourself like that, Roger Bombs. Not going to allow it, sir. You're not guilty for what persona he wanted to put on just because you were protecting him. That's not your fault. You're protecting him. You were doing your fucking job. Let that, you know, most people that are protecting people, they just, you know, they walk amongst them. They ain't trying to change them. You know, they ain't trying to change them. Nah, that's not. See, man, this is what control and manipulation and shit like this does to people. It is. This dude's trained in his mind to think that he's somewhat in fault too. No, you're not, bro. No, you're not.
So it was like, fuck it, that's Harlem, it's Harlem. Boom, boom. It's not until a situation or a crisis come through.
Yeah, because if you was, you would need to secure.
Whereas back in the days, you had cats that was really.
I mean, yeah, it's not your fucking fault, brother.
Them niggas was checking niggas. Hey, Jack, them niggas was checking niggas. Like, we never really had nobody to check the niggas. And I just got to keep it 100% and keep it authentic. Them niggas is slide up on you in the club, and you don't even know how the fuck they got in the club, but they right next to you, and they putting that bug in your ear to make you behave or make you act a certain way. And the brothers that did that in our time wasn't paying him no attention.
You know what it was? Roger? Tell you what it was, right? Bad Boy surfaced around the time.
It is, bro. It's brainwashing. That's not his fault what Puffy wanted to do, bro. He was just there to support him. That's his fucking job.
Bag, right? And
you guys got to quit being like
from Harlem. You know, like the OG just left. My man Romar left a little while ago. You know, it started in their era, whereas they had the money, clothes, and hoes to sum it all up, right? So when you got money, clothes, and hoes, what you want to do as a dude like that, a hustler, you want to hang out, you want to shine. You know what I mean? So
that's right.
To our generation, that's what we want to do. So when Puff came along, everybody heard he got that bag. Even it wasn't liquid cash, but he could write checks and he could use card. He could do all that, but he had liquid cash. Can't think of the word I want to use right now, but I'm assets. Not something like assets. But what I'm saying is that dudes look at Puff like Obama in the music industry. Whereas if I hang around this guy, I can rock. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm guilty of that.
And his audio, man.
Right.
You know, because I did a lot of shit with Bad Boy, right? But my crew, because I had a crew of us, right? We had our own money. You know what I'm saying? So we used him for the name, but he had to pay no flights, no hotel.
Audio, bro.
Models, no nothing. So we was good. But when we say Bad Boy,
yeah,
let us in.
That's right.
He's your boss.
Last on the Puff because they thought that, fucking around him, he could open doors.
Right.
Niggas that had money and niggas that didn't have money. Because everybody had money. You know what I mean?
Nah, I agree with you 100%. You had y'all, you had Zip, you had everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't about everybody had their own money, but yo, we can just get in these places and get the shine.
Right. Use bad boy name.
Clout. That was when clout was created, ladies and
that
gentlemen.
go on
Thanks to Tupac.
There's so many people that hung around me.
Clout.
To this day, because they got a couple of pictures, they was able to make certain moves.
Clout was around before that.
Just from pictures.
Been around a long
They
time.
said, yo, you remember me, right? I used to be
It's just been called different.
My thought pattern was never like that. I'm gonna be for real with you. My thought pattern was never like that. My thought pattern was about getting him home safe.
Everybody join the membership down below, man.
Trying to
membership,
build,
y'all.
I should have been. I'm
$2.99, man.
I should have been, but I wasn't. At that time, Instagram wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? I wish you would get caught on taking a picture. I wish you, at that time, we was getting locked up for taking cameras.
Right, so a nigga ain't want to take no camera videos back then.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So the time of the day is different. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to
explain. Cameras, bro.
Yo,
that's wild.
If we could have been documenting the places we was gonna be 20 years ago, we'd be Instagram stars right now. We'd be YouTube stars right now.
Yeah, we be bigger than that, nigga. We be on motherfucking. We be on mad documentaries, major television, man. So you know what I mean?
So the situation, I see you've been making your rounds and you've been doing some interviews with this Cassie situation. You've been heard of it, or you heard of it at the time everybody was heard?
Now I heard of it at the time that everybody else heard of it. I didn't know nothing about it. What happened was I had hit Puff about my son, and I said, "Yo, I need some help, man. I need like 20,000." I didn't say I needed 100,000. I said I need like 20,000 because at this time I'm trying to pay my bills now. For me helping my son so much, I done fell all the way behind. Mortgage, everything. Y'all need 20,000. Right. And he said, "Yo, I don't got it." He said, "I'm going through something right now." So I had no idea about the Cassie situation, and I still hit him back. I said, "Okay, that's cool. Love and loyalty." So now by me saying that, I guess he felt like, okay, he's still on my side, because the next morning I woke up and I had like 20, 25 DMs. And I'm like, what the fuck is everybody DMing me for? And they like, yo, Cassie just dropped his suit. So when he told me he needed my help, I'm going to be real with you. I'm thinking, okay, he going through what he going through with Defiance and Diageo. So, you know me, I done sold 1 million cases of Ciroc. So by him saying that, I'm thinking, okay, he going to need my help with this tequila. I had no idea that my name was in this paperwork and that he was thinking about taking his case to trial. So had he went to trial,
1 million cases to rock, bro.
She put in the lawsuit. So inside the lawsuit, she said that I was the one that helped her. So when I reached out to him, coincidence, when I reached out to him, he's like, oh shit, yeah, Bonds is in the paperwork. So he hit me back. He said, yo, I may need your help with something. Stand by. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking he going through what he going through with Diageo with him and Ciroc and stuff like that. Then he's talking to me about helping him move this tequila when he get it.
What's good,
Because I didn't have no idea that my name was in the paperwork. But what it was he knew my name was in the paperwork because he had the paperwork for 6 months. So now he's saying, okay, he reached out to me because I hadn't reached out to him in those months. You know what I'm saying? He know I'm in my feelings about my son. He know what I felt like he was supposed to do. So now that I reached out to him, he hit me back with the, yo, I may need your help. But I didn't know what he was talking about till the next morning when everybody hit me and said, yo, she put your name in that paperwork. So if his insurance company didn't make him settle the case, he would have took it all away. And he probably would have called me for a witness. That's why he was saying, I may need your help. And even, and yo, I'm gonna keep it real. I still never said nothing crazy.
That's a fact,
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
I said, yeah, I seen them fight. Yeah, I seen him hit her, and I seen her hit him. Because no matter how upset with you, I got to be a man of honor. I got to keep it 100. We all done argued and we all done fought with our girls, this, that, and other. So I definitely seen him fight her. But it's been times where I got in the middle of it and I stopped it, and with me and him might be walking away, and then she run up on him. So it goes both ways. Now all that other shit, I ain't know nothing about that.
And they say he was tying her up and locking in fucking closets and shit for like 3-4 days.
But they said, but the crazy part, when they say a lot of people around him noticed that they saying that he was like like slutting out, bringing have male escorts and be like, yo, they have to make sure to do a certain size for him to sleep with Cassie. They say he was doing all type of weird shit.
Yeah, I read on that, but you know what? When you with somebody like that every day and like shit like that, that's gonna be hidden. You know what I'm saying? Because then the homies be like, damn, nigga, you gonna let these niggas hit? Nigga, why you ain't let me hit? You know what I'm saying? So that type of shit. Well, and then who the fuck want to see? I don't want to see your dick or nothing like that, nigga. So that type of shit was between him and I would say, like, I think she said the assistants would help us set it up.
But you've been around him all this time, and I heard like fruity stuff about him. People told me this like in the late 90s, and you ain't see. I started hearing about it.
Early.
You ain't never seen no signs like, you know, sometimes you don't pay attention in a moment, but then you think about shit. You be like, oh damn, like, you know what I'm saying? You got any of them type moments that you like, yeah, I can see it.
When I think about it, I might have some moments where I seen somebody that I didn't know, and like, yo, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? And now that they talk about the escorts and all that shit, I'm like, oh shit. So that was who that was. You know what I'm saying?
He's giving him up,
we never met him,
but not.
You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna bring that around your niggas when you're supposed to be thorough. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna bring it. You know, if shit like that go on, it might be days where a person call you and say, "Yo, you off today? You ain't got to come through. I'm just gonna chill at the house."
Yep.
And then that's the days the shit like that is going on.
Yep.
But you never heard about all these parties and stuff?
Huh?
You never heard about the parties? Even a lot of celebrities, like, yeah, I heard, like, he was like known for having these parties. Everybody talking about it now.
Now, you know what? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like I told you, I gotta be honest, man. When it comes to the parties and shit, it ain't not one New Year's party from 2003 to 2012 that I wasn't on that front gate in Star Island. You had to go through me to get through that front gate. So the parties, I mean, everybody and their mother was taking X and all that type of shit. I never seen no fruity shit at no party. Now, he got his friends, he got his personal friends. You know, I don't be knowing them Caucasians, you know, them black dudes that's in the house music and all that. Boom, boom, boom. I don't be knowing them. So
the boom, 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 boom. Oh, I know what he's saying right now. I know what he's saying right now. Oh shit.
Boom, with such and such and such and such and such. You're not going in there. You know what I'm saying? You just making sure ain't nobody else going in there that ain't supposed to be in there. You know what I'm saying?
What? Roger Bonds. Who's not supposed to be in there, Roger Bonds? And who's supposed to be in there, Roger Bonds?
Not peeking in the room. We not doing none of that. Like, yo, I'm gonna be in the room, yo, da-da-da. You might see friends that you know is just his friends. Like, you might see a Dallas Austin or somebody like that. So you know they can go in and out the room. But as far
wow. Wow. I believe him, bro.
like some shit like that going on in the room, I really couldn't tell you what went on in the rooms because I made it my business not to go in that room. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy looking at everything that's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find something and look for something my motherfucking self. As long as he in that room, guess what? Now that's my time to relax. That's my time to chill because I know he in that room.
Yeah, because they said ever since
what
he tried
room?
to sue, I think
Are you talking about the room that has that door? You know that door. What door is it called? What door is it? Do they got to go through that door to get in that room? Telling you, man. Diddy's under fire, bro.
Allegations popped up. This one they went at them.
Nah, that's when he ever since he sued Diageo.
Diageo, yeah, yeah, that's what they said.
So that's back to what I told you. He had sued Diageo because I was working with the tequila all the way up to 2023. Even though me and him wasn't speaking, me and him wasn't talking or nothing like that, I was working with the tequila until he sued them. Right. And then when he sued them, that's when I got cut off. He didn't take me over. He took a couple of people over with him to Cone.
The Drink Champs door?
That's when I first. Like, damn, nigga, why the fuck you ain't moving me over
the
here?
Nordy door.
You know what I'm saying? So that was when I first said, damn, nigga, you know I'm fighting for my son. Just had I need this check. Keep it 100. I need this check. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first. That was the first time. Bro. Like, this nigga acting funny. So that's why when he hit me with the yo, I may need your help. I'm thinking that this Diageo shit is coming to an end, and he about to get the tequila. Right. And now he hit me saying, yo, I need your help moving this shit. But it wasn't that because he's still going back and forth with them. They strong. I'm gonna tell you something. I can't say that they the reason all this happened, but that's the biggest liquor distribution company in the world. They worth $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? They feel like you put $1,000 into Ciroc. You put $1,000 into Ciroc, and we made you a billionaire. So they feel like, yo, how the fuck is we racist? And we let you run around here and say that you own Ciroc and everything. And that's
wow. He put $1,000 into it.
Saying, yo, I need your help moving this shit. But it wasn't that because he's still going back and forth with them. They strong. I'm gonna tell you something. I can't say that the reason all this
company's gonna get him,
but
bro.
That's the biggest liquor distribution company in the world. They're worth $90 billion.
$90 billion.
They feel like you put $1,000 into Ciroc. You put $1,000 into Ciroc, and we made you a billionaire. So they feel like, yo, how the fuck is we racist? And we let you run around here and say that you own Ciroc and everything. And that's where he bamboozled all the people because
he did bamboozle everyone. He pulled a Jay-Z, bro. Jay-Z did the same thing with Tidal, bro. Jay-Z did the same thing with Tidal, although Jay-Z actually owned Tidal. You know what I mean? He sold it off to the white people.
We supported Diddy.
They supported the black man, sold it off to the white people.
Black-owned vodka.
Correct.
Not knowing that these crackers owned it the whole time.
That's crazy, man.
Y'all
Y'all hear this, man?
Y'all hear this? People hit that like, get them likes up, man.
Listen, man.
Get the likes up.
Y'all gotta listen to this interview, man. We got my man Roger Bonds. You understand? Special interview. You know, I know y'all been waiting all night. You know, but he came on like he's an honorable dude. He keep it real, and he's telling y'all some real shit. Ain't that no made up shit that was going on, you know, in the Diddy area. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about this.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing. I'm really tired of hearing all the bullshit about Diddy. You know, and hearing Gene Deal and Roger Bonds is the only, and Mark Curry. I listen to Curry too, but there's certain people I just ain't listening to no more, bro. Like they're just getting way too deep.
What he was saying is that not just with Cassie, that he had a little history of, because a lot of women coming out a lot with allegations allegedly that he's been doing to them too, like 10, 15 women, like shit, like with R. Kelly type of situation. How you feel about that?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like that's a two-sided sword, man, because we all been in them situations, man, where we know them girls will do anything to get into a party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever at the front door.
That doesn't matter.
What can I do to get in this party? Now, as far
Now that, see, Roger, that doesn't matter what anyone would do to get in the party. It's the fact that you have to do that to get into the party. I think we're losing our morals there.
as the allegations, well,
We got to have our morals, ladies and gentlemen.
That somebody's doing. I can't speak on that because I wasn't there in 1991. I think it's. I'm gonna be real. I think it's unfortunate that what he's going through, some of it might be real, some of it might be a money play, some of it might be opportunities that girls feel like is a money play. But I tell you one thing: if a person of that caliber that has what he has, and it can fuck basically, I ain't seen one woman ever turn this man down. And I'm except somebody, you know, I might have been fucking with.
I can
like,
imagine,
I ain't
bro.
for him, I'm here for you, like that type of thing. So
I can imagine,
if
bro.
he did that, that would mean that a person is sick, yo. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say. They say he's sick. They say he's sick. He had like these fetishes and stuff. They say he's sick, man.
Oh.
Now the fetish that he had with Cassie, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When that shit came out, I'm reading shit just like everybody else because I had no idea. I'm looking at Shorty like that's wifey. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at like I'm taking her around even after I left. I'm getting the phone call, yo, I need you in Miami. I need you to hold Shorty down. So I think that the whole team felt like, you know, that's wifey, that's hands off. Nobody had no idea about him letting other niggas hit it. Like, I'm gonna be real with you because
find out all this time he was using y'all in a negative way, but he made it seem like it was positive, having y'all watch her so no other nigga get around her, or he make a play for somebody to get around her. You know
Shout
what I'm
out
saying?
to Zeke, man.
Nobody don't get in her face until he get back.
And they say he's real jealous.
yeah, that's one of the reasons why I thought
my girl, Nikki, what's good?
Cassie, I thought that was all the way like off grounds. You know what I'm saying? But when you turn in somebody out like that, you gotta have niggas on her because she gonna go do what the fuck you showing her to do. And that's why when he wasn't around,
hold on, Zeke, we live, baby. We live. Hold on.
Like he felt like Shorty could slide off, or Shorty would slide off, or Shorty has slid off.
Because people they saying that Kim Porter had a tell-all book, and they trying to
One second,
say
y'all.
that he might have had something. A lot of people.
Kim Porter,
What's the
Andre
word,
Harrell,
man?
they say a lot of motherfuckers drop, man, when they get on Puff bad side, man.
Well, I know the one person that he loved to death is Andre Harrell. You know what I'm saying? Like him and Andre Harrell is like thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? So when Andre died, he took that hard. I think he took Andre harder than he took Kim. Tell you the truth.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But him and Kim had a love-hate relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like so many of us do have. We love him and we hate him at the same time. We argue and we fighting at the same fucking time. But when it came to that, like I think a lot of people was trying to get like get their 2 cents in now, say certain things now, do certain things now. But when it came to that relationship, I seen regular shit. I seen jealous shit. You know, it's times that I didn't have to sit in front of Kim house all motherfucking night long just to make sure there wasn't nobody in there because she wasn't answering the door. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just think regular shit that me and you would do get amplified when he do it. Now, some of that sick shit that was going on, we wasn't privy to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the shit right now like everybody else. Like, yo, this shit, how the fuck this shit was going on my watch? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I just say as far as loyalty and as far as love, I don't put nothing past him because he don't have no loyalty and he don't have no love. He told me that a long time ago. He said, yo, I don't have no friends. He said, I just got my bitches. He said, you see how y'all niggas make sure y'all niggas is straight and do this, that, and the other? I don't have none of that. I just got my bitches. So in reality, he told me what it was throughout this whole time. I just never paid attention to it.
But you know what's crazy? He said that because I said that. I spoke on that before. I said, if you notice, who, if you just look at everybody in the industry, they got like they mans, like they identify with somebody. Like you can see, like, okay, Jay-Z, you can see Tata, you can see anybody, you can see they always have a homie. He one person that for the years that you can't attach him to anybody. So that's crazy that you said that. And that's just what it is. Like he's not attached to nobody. Like, oh, that's his man. Like, you know, you see one, you see other like Biggie, Lil C's, and different people. He's not attached to nobody. Like, I agree with you saying. Like, and he told you, so you got a chance to see what it was.
Now he's attached to people, right? But
Nah, he's not attached. Like that's his man's.
Let me say what I'm saying. You gotta let nigga finish, right? He attached to people, but for a very short period of time. You know what I'm saying? Vouch, you know, he'll make you think that he attached to you for like 1 or 2 days without just very short period of time, and then he go.
Well, I'm talking about in the public. Nobody can't.
Attachment to nobody.
Sorry, y'all.
Let
That
me tell
was
you something.
see, motherfucking black. What's good to my man Zeke, man?
The shit that,
Always
that
been
we do,
fucking
the shit
positive
that
with
we
me,
did,
bro.
it's
You've
not
been
the
real
average
since
security.
the
So
fucking
Pump has
start.
a way of
Just like
making
my
you
girl
think, yo, that's
Nikki
my
in
man.
there. Just like my
You know what
girl
I'm saying?
Freddie
Like, yo,
in
that's my,
there.
when you with him
Look
like
at
that, yo,
this.
that's my man. So
It's
you
like
go above and beyond for the nigga.
a
Because
flower
you feel like
rose
those feelings are going to be
blossoming.
reciprocated.
You know what I
He
mean?
has a way of doing that.
Kind of like
You know what I'm saying? If you know that you a quote unquote bodyguard, if you know you quote unquote security, you gonna come in and do
awesome,
what the fuck you got to do, and then you go home. But
bro. I couldn't
with
have
him,
asked
it ain't no
better
come and do what you
people.
got to do and go home. You doing every.
Appreciate you, Zeke. I couldn't have asked for better people to come from over on that fucking Creeps channel. You know what? He's really had some douchebags, but the best ones have found my channel. So I appreciate that. And you guys,
motherfucking thing around the sun to make you think like, yo, nigga, we family, we this, we that. But that's the game in the mind fuckery that he plays
yeah.
until it's time that you need him. If you're not rich and famous, and you're not a nigga that's gonna make the front paper, and a nigga that he needs.
Fucked up with Roger Bonds, man, because you know why? He fucking needed Diddy, bro. See, he needed him. And the one time he needed him the most, he wasn't there for him. $25,000 is he needed 100. What do you say? 100? That's a drop in the bucket to Diddy, bro. For somebody's daddy. He's unhappy about a 24 pack of Fiji water. How the hell did you do that? Shit, go get the fucking 50 cases. You can, shit, you can flip that water. Give it to the water boys. Make them flip that shit. That's fire, G. Damn, Nikki. You are living life, girl. You keep doing your damn thing. Shit, man. I'm amongst royalty around you, Nikki, so I'm blessed. My girl, boy.
Then you come.
Man, we've had some loyal ass women over here, bro. Straight up. Even Lala. She comes in and dips in and out, you know. We love Lala, though.
And a motherfucker needs you. Don't get it wrong. A motherfucker needs you.
We've been having like
somebody else that can take
new women coming in. We've been having new women.
He can turn it on and off.
I
Just
enjoy
like
them.
Yo, I'm in Harlem all the time.
The different aspects.
I'm living in New York. Yeah, I need bonds. We rocking. Woo, woo, woo. I moved to LA. Blah, 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 blah. He ain't with me no more. He with Ciroc, even though he under the umbrella. You out of sight, you out of mind. I need Wolf. I got situations and problems, but when I met Meats and I met BMF and all that, now I can start getting away from Wolf because I got some other niggas that's gonna hold me down. This, that. Come on.
See that? Now y'all see why I played the Wolf shit? Now y'all see what Gene Dill's saying? Diddy may have been the person that gave the go on Wolf. You got to do what you got to do, guys. Deal with it. And then the next day, he was gone. That night, he was shot. 258. Yeah, as much as they let you get. That's a fire deal. On fuck, girl, where'd you find that deal at? Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Keep that deal on your wraps, girl. Nah, but this is the dude I'm going to believe the most, man. You know why here? I've been analyzing Roger Bonds. You know what? You know another thing I see a lot? Him saying this. Nah, man, I'm going to keep it real. I really didn't see that. I really didn't see that. I really didn't see that. You know what that is? You know what that tells me? He's probably going to tell you the truth. How many times have people come over here telling the truth about Jack? Telling the truth about Jack, and we'll say, nah, man, he really didn't do that to me. Or, well, nah, this. Or how many times me and James S say, no, he's not a crackhead. Made us eat our fucking words, but I mean, same thing. Different scenario.
all like a game that he played, and he the only one that survived.
He got
Puppet
a
master.
narcissist.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a narcissist. And he's
Narcissist.
what you call
They said that.
he's a narcissist.
Control.
He the flip artist, man. Puff will flip on you in a minute, man.
They say real cheap.
Oh,
Let me tell you, he's power. He's 48 laws of power, yo.
Yeah.
He's mastered the 48 laws of power. There's been times I just catch him reading that, reading the Art of War, reading different things. He's just very articulate with that shit, and he knows how to make you comfortable, B. He knows how to make you comfortable. When in his mind, you shouldn't get comfortable because that shit don't mean nothing to him.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's
listening.
crazy, yo. That's
so
crazy,
like
yo.
being cheap. So like you said, for him to even sit there and say, I don't have, you asked for 20,000. For him to even say it, like I'd rather just say I don't got 20,000.
I'm just trying to bring y'all much different and better content, man, because Jack's boring. I mean, we could talk about him all day and night. He's got enough content to fucking, we could talk for years on Jack. Literally, like the worst YouTuber ever.
Like he had no shame in saying that.
You know, he told me one day. He told me, yo, he's like, yo, B. He's like this. The reason why I am the way I am is because
I
when
just
I was fucked
respect
up,
y'all
things
more.
worked out for me.
I respect you guys more to give you better content.
Now, he was good, you know.
And we're going to meet new
we did. I
people
wanted to
because
do
our
it.
chat's
He told me
going to
one day,
grow.
the reason why I am the way I
Our
am,
family's
straight
going
up.
to grow.
And they had to do
We're a
cheap
family
episodes,
over here,
everything.
whether we like it or not.
Girls, whatever.
Some of us don't get along so great.
I heard him, but I ain't really. A lot of shit
That's all right. We don't have to hate each other.
You know why? You know why I don't believe that? Because everybody he wouldn't be where he was at if people didn't look out for him.
I got your
That's a
fucking
good point.
back. I can guarantee
That's a
that.
good point.
I'll
All
ride for
the
you.
way to Ferg making the Bad Boy logo. You know what I'm saying? All the way to that. You know what I'm
There's
saying? You
a
would say,
system error.
man, all the way to Groovy Lou coming up with the name Sean John. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Keep getting
sleeping on
that
the couch.
system
You know what I'm
error.
saying? Uptown with Ferg and them sleeping on the couch.
System
Like,
error.
I think people look out
System
for him. I
error.
think he just
System error. Beep.
man, I can't even come up with. I can't even, like if I sit there and really try to figure out
BG
why
water.
motherfucker like
Oh
that,
yeah.
I'll be lost, man, because it's like what you said. You can't see. Okay, you could be the way that you say, but goddamn, there ain't nobody around you. It ain't nobody around you, man, that can afford to live. Tata, you got Juan, you got Emery. You know what I'm saying? You got a small circle. You had a small circle. You ain't have a big circle.
Attachments, yeah.
You don't want nobody. You don't want nobody to live, be able to live where you live at. You don't want it like for real. You got the capability of riding up on your man and seeing that he got a house and his family is good, and
Yes.
feeling like, damn, B, look at my nigga.
Yes.
Look, I did that. That's the type of shit that's supposed to make you feel good. Not the
Yes.
motherfucker coming to ask you for something all the time. It's two different type of people, man.
Yes.
He's powerful.
Man, I wish I had the ability to have been born with money, man. I would have been so good with it. I would have been so philanthropic. I know I would. Y'all know I would. I like to give now. I love giving. And if you're a billionaire, you can't make sure your man's has got a house, his mama got a house, you know, brand new ones. What's $100,000 house to a billionaire? Go buy him $100,000 home on a nice little piece of property. You don't need nothing more than that for your homie. Here you go. Here's you and boom, right next door mama lives. You see what Boosie's doing with his property? Good Lord. He's got a whole yard. He's got a street that goes past his house, and then it creates like a little neighborhood. He's got a little neighborhood for his whole family. All kind of little homes and shit. It's dope as shit, yo. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'll never be that rich. I don't play the numbers.
He's power hungry.
probably,
He's power hungry. You know what I'm saying? Instead
by
of
the
giving
time
you
people start to
home,
see the
he wants you to always come at
craft
him.
that I have
That's
or
how
the
he is.
skills
And that's
that
the
I
difference,
have
man.
in this, it might be a little too
You
much.
look at Jay,
I'm not begging.
you look
I'm
at
putting
Jay
my
Brown and them, they
focus
live
on
in
this.
Beverly Hills too. They live in Beverly
I'll
Hills
just
too. They might
continue
not
to
live
work.
where they live at, but nigga, we ain't too far away.
Bring out content.
And he's proud of that, and he feel good with that. Because you gotta understand, ain't nobody no dummy. Ain't nobody gonna leech off you. Or you gotta, but see, a motherfucker feel like if he open up that door, my niggas ain't gonna want to fuck with me no more because they ain't gonna have no reason to be around me no more.
That's why I respect LeBron
Yeah.
James. Like off the, I don't a lot of stuff he do on the court, but off the court, LeBron, I don't respect about him. I mean, what I do respect about LeBron James, he put all of them in power. All of them is in power, and they getting their own money, making their own moves, and they still cool with him. So I definitely respect that about Bron.
You buying
Like you
businesses,
said, that's
man.
what
You know, don't give your people money. Buy them a fucking business, bro. How about that? Buy them a business.
Bro.
Hey, what is something you want to think? Like I would go to my homie or my family member and be like, "Hey, Uncle George, what is something you would do for the rest of your life that you would want to do for the rest of your life that would create money in business. And I would go out and I would buy everything that person needed to create their business.
Vending
Then I would
machine.
say, guess what? It's all on you now.
Vending
Now,
machine.
if the business failed because it just was going to fail, I'd help you get out of it. You know, give people the proper tools and they'll make things. You give them the seeds and the water and they'll make it grow.
You hear that, Willie? Vending machine business.
Hey,
Go get all your millionaires.
Nikki's in it.
You gotta look at
Nikki's got some vending machines. In fact, that's a good money. I know how much bread's in them, bro. I used to go rob them all. Swear to God, I know how much bread goes
you
in
gotta
them
look at
things.
everything, man. Like
You
I used to
look,
look at his
you
family
like
situation.
$500, $600, $700 more than
And
that.
I see
Liberty,
Chris
Liberty.
rapping,
I mean,
but you don't see nobody
you
prepared
just
to
pop,
take over that
you
here.
pop that.
Like maybe now,
You
maybe
pop
not.
that bill validator out. You pop that bill validator right open. Brrr, all the bills right in there.
No, I had the key, bro. I had the
Yeah, but
keys, man.
the bills go in the bill validator, right? You got to pop
Yeah,
that
they
open.
go in this thing. When they go in, they fold up and then they sit in this little tray.
Yeah, the bill
All you
validator.
when I opened it up, you have to open this thing, and then
Yeah, I
there's
know.
another
It got
part,
two doors.
a door that opens. And
Yeah.
you grab that, and then there's like a coin,
Quarters, the
like a
dimes.
coin holder. You just
And
dump
you
it in
have
the
a
bag, boom, and I'm gone.
Yeah.
See ya.
My uncle has a vending machine business. He got
That's
fired
dope.
from NYPD for doing coke. Stupid. I
That's
swear I'm not
dope.
lying, AD.
Fire.
Because of everything that's going on.
Yeah,
But
my
before this
shit was like
situation, who did he
bro,
really
I
put
was
in power
getting
to take over?
helly bread. I wish I'd have never got caught with
Everybody
those
would have had their kids
motherfuckers.
or their sons or
I
whatever
swear to
in
God, I
that
do.
position and situation
Because
to
I
take
was
over the
getting
realm
helly
without
bread, bro.
nobody was he
Oh,
still
so
wanted to
much
be
bread.
in that seat. He still wanted to be the man. You
Yo,
gotta
you
give
know
that
what's
up
fucked
sometimes.
up?
You gotta give that up. You know what I'm saying? But
It was
What's
his
poppin',
roommate.
Mono?
It was
I'm gonna
his
be real with
roommate
you, man.
that snitched on him.
I can't respect it. You know,
On who? On your people?
Yeah, the guy wasn't paying rent, so my uncle had to kick him out, and he went.
Oh, wow. Damn. Yeah, dude, I swear, bro. My homie come across these key machines when we were younger. I was of age, but he was breaking in these vans and shit, bro. And I guess one of them was a fucking coke van or shit, something. And there was a key ring about this big, dude. And I promise you couldn't stuff another key on there. It was just loaded with keys, dude. I mean, you couldn't barely put another one on there. We could just hit all of them, bro. There wasn't many inside of Indianapolis that we knew of that we couldn't find. But once we left Indy, dude, it was almost like every other one. Boom, 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 boom. It
Can
was.
I ask you a random question?
What's up?
Do you grow two different color hairs on your facial hair?
Yeah, gray and black.
Nah, like I be getting like brown hairs. You know,
Yeah,
like
it's called shades.
I'm saying
Okay,
I can respect what you did. I can respect the accolades that you achieved.
Trail, yo,
But it's all a facade to me, man, because
another Harlem
you
legend.
ran around with love.
Yeah,
You didn't show no love.
they talked about
Correct.
ASAP a lot.
And once again, I blame that on us.
The
'Cause nobody
ASAP
checked
rode
that.
for him, bro.
Nobody
ASAP
checked
rode for.
Ask you a question, bro. So, what's your it's a two-part question. What's your were you and Gene Deal ever friends? And how do you feel about Gene Deal going at Puff the way he go at Puff for so long?
Let's go.
Well, we never was friends.
He validates what Gene Deal says. I would love to hear this part.
We met before, but we was never friends. And like everybody else, at the beginning, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it at the beginning. I was like, yo, what grown man gonna take every day? Basically, not every day, but gonna talk about another man. It's time to go on with your life. But understanding the internet now and how views work and all that stuff like that, I say more power to you because I know
Yo,
you
Nikki
get your money from
Kisses.
it. That's the
What
first
would be
thing.
your
the
stripper
funny thing?
name if you was a stripper?
No, the funny thing is this. As you know, like you just said that, Trail. I didn't know he fucked with Puff. A lot of the old industry, man. I'm glad that the internet came along actually, because it actually helped stop this. But it was only people breaking through to the mainstream that was already known of. You know what I'm saying? Like either family members of this person or somebody knew this person that knew this person. It wasn't somebody that created his own thing. Never was there anyone that was. I think Master P was the first major independent, right? That was selling this shit out the trunk. I think he was the first one. I mean, I'm
I
sure
felt
there's
it when
ones
he
before that, but he was the first.
People want to know why I go so hard on Puff. He said, I go so hard, man, because I told him
he had a monster
Not to
army,
take
bro.
Biggie
He
to that
sold
party.
so many records.
And when he said that, that hit me in a way where I said, damn. He said, I told him not to take Biggie to that party. I told D-Rock not to go take Biggie to that party. And when he explained that Puff took D-Rock out the day before to soften him up so that he could get Biggie out, I said, you know what? He was just thinking about himself again. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, of course he didn't think it was going to happen, but why take the chance?
Yep.
If somebody told you. Why take the chance if somebody told you? Why? I was in the feds then, and I said to myself, what the fuck is the homie out in California chilling when you know Pop just got killed? Like, I moved to California, and I was living with Puff for years out there, and I never got comfortable out there. I never could get comfortable out there knowing the past. I don't give a fuck how cool, how anything. I can't get comfortable out there knowing the past. So what make you think 6 months after this nigga get killed that y'all should be out there partying? Now, I'm going to be real with you. He's not one of us. He's not thinking that way. But you got people around you thinking that way. And when you respect them and what they say, you're supposed to fall in the line with it because you know that's not your life. So if a nigga telling you, yo, B, I got a call, I got this, that, and other. Wolf wasn't out there. You know why Wolf wasn't out there? Because he said, yo, we ain't going out there right. So I'm not going. So this is a nigga who played that game. And he's saying, yo, I'm not going to nobody else's territory. And I know we ain't right. Because this nigga being cheap. He don't want to pay for these niggas' flights. He don't want to pay for these things to be down there and for us to be right. So
oh, wow.
But you know what's crazy? I know somebody from LA, and they told me around that time, they said it was the temperature around that time, ever since Pac got killed, they were so furious and they was on go. My man, he's like, at that time, he said, yo, they ain't want to see a New York artist.
Period. If you remember, Nas and them even got into it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why
that was
take
a
that
hard time in hip hop, bro.
I remember that story. That was a gangster
story. You got a
story.
studio in New York. They didn't have to make no motherfucking album in California.
They said Nas back in the days didn't play.
You got a whole building in New York. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about the money and it's all about the power. I'm gonna be real with you, man. That man don't value nothing but money.
Yeah, if I was mega rich,
he don't value family. He value money. You know what I'm saying? And I had to see. And when you see it, we blind to it because we don't want to admit it. But
if I was mega rich, man, I'd almost buy an estate and put my family inside the estate in their own homes, you know, like a gated community of my own. And that you know, if they want to live there, they live there. They don't, you know, it's on them. But that's probably what I would do. Just buy a bunch of different properties on one estate. A lot of them do that though. But I wouldn't have it in California. That's the last fucking state I would ever think about living in. They're so goddamn liberal. It's fucking nasty, dude.
It comes a day and it comes a time.
I feel sorry for you folks living in California, really.
When a motherfucker just blatantly put it in your face.
Liberal as shit.
For that situation with my son. This my son.
I think it's just your governor, though, man. Get rid of that governor you got. You might be all right. I can't even think of
a reason that I could give you and to tell you I can't. If you call me and say, yo, you know, Justin got a situation at the school, I can't tell you nothing, but I'm on my way. I can't tell you nothing else. I don't give a fuck what's going on in my crib, my house, whatever. Nigga, I'm on my way because that's baby boy. You know what I'm saying? So 100,000, you get that shit to a bitch to fix her body.
Being rich is overrated.
You know what I'm saying? The bitch want new titties and a new ass.
I imagine it is.
Yeah,
but you don't want to be broke either.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the only thing.
Imagine it is,
that's the one thing. I don't give a fuck what this man did. I come up with a excuse for him on everything. But I can't come up with an excuse.
Baby girl.
We was together when my son got locked up. Me and him was.
I know you know it though. I know you know both sides of it.
And he said, "Yo, go there tomorrow, yo, because you're halfway there now. You in Paris, so it ain't like
something you heard.
You was with me when I got the phone call about this murder charge, and I had to go to Africa. I left him in Paris, and he said, "Yo, just have Uncle Paulie pick me up tomorrow at the airport, and you just get ahead to Paris. You just get ahead to Namibia." So, nigga, you've been with me throughout the way, even if I'm not with you no more. Yo, Bon, yo, y'all made sure Bon's son lawyer is right? Like that.
Why do you gotta be around me for me to look out for you? That's not the way I am.
That nigga ain't asking me nothing for himself. That nigga asking me for his son lawyer, period. The same way you would do if a nigga was a rapper and you wanted to sign him, or a nigga was big, you would reach out his hand. I took that man to Rikers Island to see Lil Wayne. I ain't never seen a nigga go to jail to see nobody. But at the end of the day, he trying to sign Lil Wayne. So of course, he going up there to go see Lil Wayne.
Just using you, man.
Everything is about power.
Using you up, bro.
I ain't getting nothing out of it. So why should I help?
What did that have to do with Gene Deal, though? What did that have to do with Gene? He said that he didn't really know him. Okay, that's it then.
Right, and the crazy part about it, he be all on camera, all on TV, bragging about how much money he got, but then come to you and sit there and say, I don't have it. How? Like that's like a slap in the face to say I don't have it. You be better off spending somebody to say they don't have it.
And even after he said he don't have it, I still hit him with the love and loyalty. That's cool. That was my exact words.
Oh wow.
That's cool, love and loyalty.
He didn't could
period. Point blank. I ain't say nothing else. That's exactly what I said right there.
See,
You know what I'm saying? But when you call me,
Roger
and say, yo,
Bonds has
we
got
gotta
a different feeling for Puff Daddy, y'all. I'm gonna say, don't say I didn't tell you so, but give it a few weeks, maybe a couple months. Roger Bonds is gonna start talking a lot more, because the more people bring this up and sink this into his mind of how Puff Daddy rejected to help him this, he's gonna start to get a little bit more in his feelings about it. Trust me. And things are gonna start to come out. And this is one of the guys I'm gonna believe, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, they don't have a
Yeah,
reason
we
to
gotta
lie.
be there, yo. Such and
Yeah.
such.
This guy's got no reason to lie, and he's got a grudge now.
You look at my eyes and
And
say, yo, what do you mean, nigga? I'm here.
Watch
These are
for
the
the
things that a person
fly,
tells you
bro.
when they need you at that particular time.
Promise
You know, I can never, nigga, I need you, my nigga. Like, ooh, you know, I'll do the same thing for you. I'm asking you.
Bro, if I
shit
knew
like that.
you had
And
it,
at that
look,
particular
man.
point in time, you say,
I knew you were a billionaire, bro. This isn't even fucking. I don't even know why I'm questioning this. If I knew you were a billionaire, and I helped protect your life for years and years, and you're my fucking man, bro. And I just sold 12 million. What do you say? 12 million cases of Ciroc for him, bro. And then I come to you and I need 100 grand. 100 grand, bro, to save my child. We're not talking about 100 grand so I can go gamble. We're talking about 100 grand so I can save my kid.
I know people like this. Sad.
Bro.
I have an uncle like this, bro.
And then to turn around and say, I might need your help. And then this case flops.
I have an uncle like this, bro. Dude got like 600,000 from the city and just completely changed.
I think some people can become better people, though. I know of one.
He's ill.
I know of a person that come across some money, and I think they become a better person. I think they did.
But damn, the one time that I really called on you and I really need you, my nigga, you couldn't be there. And that's the shit I got to live with and see. And that shit eat me up more than anything else. That's the one thing, my nigga.
You really find out who your friends are when you need one. You know what? That my mother always told me that, dude. My mother, and it sat with me, man, forever. That saying has sat with me forever. You always find out who your friends are when you need one. That's true, man. Like, you really do find out who your friends are when you need one. When you go to need somebody, you'll see. You'll see who's really there for you. I'm not saying people don't have friends. Don't get me wrong. I hope every one of you have someone that you can call on.
Time a dude, friend, business associate, whatever they are, call you and you move for them on the instant. And
yeah. You move, bro.
It's some fucked up shit, man.
It's some fucked up shit, big. But
I seen my brother the other night. The first time in a long time. It felt good.
It's gonna cost you even more in the long run.
I did. I seen my brother.
Because I
seen my brother for the first time in about 7 years, man. And he died twice last year. He had to have a pacemaker put in.
My brother died
a long time ago. He had a pacemaker put in. They gave him like 7 months to like 7 years to live, and that was like 12 years ago, bro. And he's still kicking it. Like, he drove over here to see me, still kicking it, bro. And I'm like, miracles are for real, bro. Like, they just went in and I got you, Crisis. They went in and replaced the pacemaker. You know how many times you're able to do that, bro? That fails. It's not every day are they replacing pacemakers, man. And you know, I got a lot going on in my own life that I will not share because I can't do that here. You know, people want to pick me apart. I'm not saying anybody in my place, but I stand strong in positivity now. Even when everything in the world is on me to weigh me down, I stand strong, man. Because every time I wonder if I'm going to be able to get through something, I always find out that I got through it something already. I'm here. I thought I couldn't get through the last thing. I thought it was going to kill me. I thought I couldn't get through it.
It could be worse.
I got through it, didn't I? And the thing before that, I got through it too. The thing before that, yep, got through that. We've all got those times. How you doing, Crisis? Not to be a damper. How you doing, Crisis?
That's cool. I'm here for a short time. I just want to say I agree with you. I agree with everything you're saying.
Yeah. You don't know who your friends are till you need one, right?
I wish more people would understand that.
They will. They will. Sometimes it takes for somebody to go through something, you know? I think some people just don't learn from learning. It's like hands-on. Like sometimes I have to learn things from hands-on. Like if you tell me how to put plumbing together, there ain't no damn way I'm gonna understand the fucking thing off that boop. But once I start putting the hands on, I'm gonna be all right. I just think sometimes we have to go through it, man. But through it all, bro, I'm gonna stay positive. That's the difference from the things last time that I thought I couldn't get through. I wasn't very positive. I was kind of negative and an asshole in my life at that time, but I still made it through it.
Can I make a quick observation?
Go for it, Judge.
Okay. Since I've been following you, I've seen where you were in the beginning, and I see where you are now. And I know that in the beginning, you were not shy about talking about your questions about Most High, etc., etc. Right? You were very honest about that, about how much you believed, or if you even believed, if that makes sense.
Yep.
You were very honest about all of that.
Yes.
Now, what I see where you're at now is that it sounds like you do believe. It's just a question of whether or not you feel like we, meaning humanity, has been misled as to what we believe. Is that an accurate statement?
Yeah. I don't think we're misled. I just don't think the open-mindedness of it has really been given to the cultures as much as it has since like the internet or something. You know what I mean? Like my belief in a higher power, I guess, comes from a faith that I feel when I wake up. When I look outside, I know there's something way grander because what the heck? Look at all this beautifulness.
So let me tell you something. The crazy thing is that, and when I say somebody like yourself, please do not take offense to that.
You're good, bro. I don't take offense to none of that. You already know.
Okay. So somebody like yourself who already came from a place of disbelief, for you to have the type of understanding that you have now is the type of understanding that those people who already believed should have been using all along.
Yeah. Sometimes I believe that too.
That's what I'm saying.
I think we take things at some strides way too hard. Like we're too hard on ourselves.
I think that when a person who's a non-believer starts to believe, the questions that they ask are the most honest questions you could ever ask God.
Yeah.
I think that when you take a person who didn't believe and they start to believe, and the things that they are curious about are the questions that we should be asking God.
The real true questions instead of someone brung up in the doctrine.
So now you're following me. So now you're following me, because so when I see where you're coming at and where you're coming from, because I peeped you out, like I seen it. No, I mean, I
know you've been on my channel for a long time. Just when you said hello from the first time, I don't like. You could have been watching me before that too.
No, absolutely. And the thing is that at the end of the day, you have from where you were before to where you are now. Now you're just questioning whether or not people are, able to be fuck shit individuals, for lack of a better term. Fuck
And
shit
make it.
and make it and still make it across the
Yeah, I mean, like I questioned it the other night. Me and Dog Soldier were talking about it. Like, are you able to like repent on the deathbed?
I watched y'all.
I was like, and he made it a good point. He said, "No, I don't think you can."
Y'all were talking about homeboy, what's his name? Levant, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
The satanic dude, that dude.
Yeah, LeVay. Yeah, he
Okay,
cried out.
LeVay.
They said he cried out.
Yeah, see, so that's allegedly.
Yeah. His wife said he didn't.
Right. So that's still allegedly, but
yeah, but do you think that in his mind we all do this?
Here's
Mom
the thing.
or God? It always flies out of our mouth. Oh God, oh mom.
Here's the thing. You just said it. You literally just said it. Here's the thing. We know that men in war, when they're dying, they cry for their mom.
Yeah. Yes.
We know
my
this to
mother
be
told me that growing up. She said, "Watch in the end, you'll be crying for your mommy." I was like, "What?"
We know this to be a fact that men in war, when they're dying, they cry for their mom.
Yeah.
Now, the only other thing that they cry for, other than their mom, is God.
Yep.
Those are the only two things that
You don't
men
even
cry
have to be a
for.
believer either.
That's
and
why
you're
they
still
say
going to cry out God.
That's the reason why they say that there's no atheist in a foxhole.
Yep. That's the
reason why they say that.
Yeah.
So it's either their mom or God.
So are you really an atheist? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
In the end, you're going to cry out for God.
Right. Or your mom.
Yeah, or your mom.
And mom is just another word for God.
Yeah.
She's the one that gave you birth into this existence.
And the one that can nurture it.
Exactly.
Nurturing at that point.
Yeah,
help.
Bro.
Good point, man. I'm gonna come up here one day and we're gonna touch religion. We're gonna do a show on religion.
No. You don't gotta do that though, AD.
Yeah, I'm going to. I want to.
I don't do that.
I don't even want you to do that. And the reason why is because
I think we should, man, because I'm very open-minded. And I love to hear other people's religions because I'm not gonna do no back and forths and shit like that. I'm gonna hear
AD. The reason why I say that you don't need to do that is because I feel like sometimes with your channel, right, in particular, what you don't say speaks volumes.
Yeah.
I feel like what happens is the opposition tries to make it sound like you're this type of person.
I love that though.
You know what though?
look at Spider-Man.
You know what though? You know what though? Somebody like myself, somebody like Dog Soldier, we wouldn't even be here if you were the opposition.
Oh, I know it.
So
you guys are my brothers, man.
So what I'm saying to you is that you don't even need to defend your position.
No, I'm not defending. I'm not doing nothing like that, bro.
Yeah,
I think you got it twisted a little. Like if I do the show on religion, it's going to be to like hear a different side. You know what I mean? Just cover different things about it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Do what you.
I love hearing people's different religion choices.
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. Do what you've been doing on that serial killer shit. That shit that you did on
Manson,
on Charles Manson. That shit.
I'm gonna run the Dahmer one next.
It was crazy what you did.
Yeah, we can still go through all of his parole hearings too, dude. They're nuts too. They're insane, bro.
The shit you did on Charles Manson that motherfucker, because I didn't even realize, I didn't know that he didn't kill nobody.
Yeah,
I thought
he just dropped him off.
Yo.
Yeah,
He
in
would-
today's courtroom, bro,
he wouldn't be he wouldn't be
off.
found guilty.
Yeah, he would make it a conspiracy, maybe. That's what it would be.
Maybe if they, but a
Yeah,
conspiracy.
he's got to be a conspiracy. 'Cause he's
The conspiracy is a RICO, but the RICO means you're doing racketeering. He wasn't doing racketeering.
No, I'm
So
just saying he would get the conspiracy to commit murder.
No. What I'm saying is that conspiracy only factors in with racketeering, but he wasn't racketeering, so that means he would have just got off. Is what I'm
They
saying.
got him on conspiracy to commit murder, bro. Because every one of them got murdered. Every one of them little chickies, they all got murdered. They were on his side, dude, shaving their heads and shit, going into court. Like, we're still here for you.
How do you prove that? How do you prove that?
What?
No, because if he says
he said that he sent them.
No. Hear what I'm saying. If he's in court and he says, I didn't tell them to shave their heads.
No,
I didn't tell them what to do.
Yeah,
I didn't tell.
He was in court saying he did send them to do that, though. That it was helter skelter, and he was given a vision.
All he said was that the world was going to helter skelter. This is no different than the links that I send you, bro. That means I can get locked up for the shit that I send you. No.
Oh yeah, I know. It's conspiracy.
I wouldn't get locked up for none of that shit, though.
All right, we'll fire up this fucking Roger Bonds back because he's only got a little bit left. Right on, Crisis. Appreciate you, dude. Stick around.
You already know a motherfucker ain't gonna handle it like me and you.
Because you on this shit too, Crisis. You know about this shit too. And Roger Bonds being honest, bro.
No,
how did he and Gene not know each other though? Just time difference.
How did who?
Roger Bond and Gene Deal. Was it just different times?
Yeah, so the thing is they didn't work at the same time.
Okay, I got you. Got you. It was just different times not overlapping.
Period.
At all. Not even little.
Then I wish I wish their audio was better, man.
Of course, you're not going to trying to stay on nobody's count, right? But we human, so that shit gonna bother you for a while. You know what I mean?
No question, nigga. Yo, I listened to Shine the other day, right? On Drink Champs, and Shine said, "Yo, you might have heard me one day, big and puff up, because I accepted his apology." He said, "But then the next week I might have been going at him." He said, "Because my emotions was all over the motherfucking place."
Right.
And that's how I be sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, fuck it, blah, blah, blah. But then next week, something might hit me.
Self-control.
Or I look at a situation and be like, damn, a nigga ain't supposed to be.
But it's about what you say.
This is that and other. And my wife will look at me and be like, yo, I just thought you said last week you wasn't going to talk about that no more, this, that. But the nigga emotions be all over the motherfucking place.
Goddamn right. It's a healing process, man.
Yeah, it be all over the motherfucking place. And when Shorty put my name in the shit, right? You got motherfuckers that don't know the situation. They're starting to come back at you now. Yo, you let this happen. Yo, you let that happen. I done had motherfuckers turn me down from this trucking shit that I'm doing because they realize who I am.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, we okay. You one of those. One of what? You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember the outside people don't know what the fuck went on. They don't know who you are. I gotta sit there and tell them, yo, like she put my name in the joint. I tried to help her because I'm trying to get the motherfucking job. So now after you don't get the job, your emotions is back in this shit again. God damn, nigga, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Christ, if you ever had that problem?
Even when you go to work,
no, nigga, because here, pause that shit, AD.
Come on.
AD, listen. This dude was looking to get paid. Please do not mistake anything.
Serious.
Don't take anything he's saying serious. He was looking to get paid.
Most definitely, he had a job to do.
I got you.
At the end of the day, the difference between him and Gene Deal is Gene Deal is not looking to get paid. He doesn't give a fuck about the getting paid part.
Yeah.
So when we're listening to this dude talk, like I know he's
gonna speak some about him though, dude, because he's mad about him not getting no help, bro.
Yeah, but he's not mad for himself. He's mad for his brother. He said that his brother is locked up.
That's his son.
Oh, my bad. His son is
locked up.
And he expected Diddy to help him
Yeah.
for all
Wouldn't
the
you
legal.
expect Diddy to help you a little too?
No, not at all, nigga. Like, my bad for calling you nigga, but yeah, no, not
It's
at
all
all.
good. It's been
No,
done
no,
before.
not at all, bro. Like, no, I would listen. If I was working for you, I would not expect you to pay for my son's
But
defense.
he's your homie too.
Bro, fuck all of that. Fuck
Man,
all
fuck
of that.
bro. He just it's like when it's not like you gotta give it to me. It's like, hey, bro, I know you got it, bro. You're a billionaire, to help you get your son out of fucking prison for 30 fucking years.
What do they say about assumptions? You make
You're
an
right.
ass.
I just said it. Want to find out who your friends are when you need one.
No. When you talk about assumptions, who do you make an ass out of?
Yeah, I know, you and me.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, like I just said it, like you find out who your friends are when you need one.
Yeah,
they wasn't friends.
This dude is tripping.
With that. Like people had already knew who Raj was to a certain degree.
He ain't really saying much on Diddy though, man. He's covering up a lot.
You couldn't go.
He's not saying much because he already got paid.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where I had to do an interview to kind of clear it. Like, yo, hold up. Nah, y'all got the wrong picture. This is the picture I need y'all to see. Because they look at it like, oh, nigga, he was with him for 12 years. He let all this shit go on. He let all this shit happen. Nah, the shit ain't happening as blatantly as y'all think it is. And then to keep it real, some of the shit that did happen, a nigga tried to turn a blind eye to because the nigga still got to feed his family.
Yeah, no, pause it. Okay, so listen to what the fuck he just said. This dude is a 100% sucker ass motherfucker for one reason. Because he said
he turned a blind eye to it.
He turned a blind eye to it. And the way he did it though, the way he positioned that statement, he was like, oh,
you can slide it off.
He said, and if it was something that he witnessed, he had to turn the blind eye.
He did that just before with that room. He did that just a minute ago with the room thing.
So what I'm saying,
some people went in those rooms and we didn't go in those rooms. But
what I'm saying to you is, here's the difference. When Gene Deal talks about shit that he witnessed, he says he checked Puff straight up.
That's fire.
When Puff hit his mom, Gene Deal stepped to Puff like, nigga, what are you doing?
This dude said, she hit him too. I used to get him off of her and she used to chase him down.
Nobody has seen him since then. What you think he's going through right now? What you think his mindset? Because he ain't used to handle it. Like we handle it. Like,
whose mindset? You talking about this?
Like you say, he really had no real attachment, love for him. So somebody died, he don't feel it like how we feel different shit. He's really going through something right now. How you think he handled it?
Hey yo, Just you got your
he's in London right now.
Just your audio is like on.
No, this dude's audio, bro. It's their audio.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need me over there, Crisis.
To be honest with you, I think Puff feel like this shit is going to
blow over. They need me over there.
Yeah, a lot of dudes I know they got a lot of money that's wealthy. They don't feel the way the average person feels. They feel that they can get around anything. I mean, he ain't on no level with Donald Trump, but Donald Trump feels he can get away with anything in America because he was the president. You hear what he say? You see how he talk? He maybe go home and act like and get nervous or show his real emotions. But in society or on television, that nigga be like, yo. But his lawyers be like, yo, they fight it to the end.
But Trump ain't ducking nothing. Puff, you don't see him no more. So Trump, he don't care. He's still out.
Trump know he got 73 million motherfuckers behind him. And no other Republican got 73 million votes. Right. So Trump feel like, yo, I got 73 niggas. I'm the strongest Republican. Y'all niggas better. Trump gave a word and niggas ran up on the Capitol. Just from a word. Ain't nobody stronger than Trump. And that's why niggas is scared to try him. Like niggas want to go up against him. But even now you got people fighting saying, yo, they trying to get on the people who said that he couldn't run for president. Because now Trump got over 100 million votes because he had 73 million white people before. Now you got every black person screaming Trump right now because of that money. So this time he getting ready to break. If he could run, he getting ready to get over 100 million votes. That's unheard of in history, yo. Yeah, because you got some of us saying, yo, we won't vote for Trump. But man, look at what's going on, man. Everybody, yo, when Trump was in here, nigga, we had money. This shit was flowing. So you already know when they go in that voting room who they voting for.
Right? Yeah, Biden is a done deal.
Biden is a done deal. Biden should have been a done deal. And instead of the Democrats trying to reel somebody to come up and run, they sticking with Biden. But nobody got respect for Biden. None of these countries got respect for him, yo. You know what I'm saying? The one thing you can say about Trump is that he built relationships with the enemies of the United States. You know what I'm saying? They respected him enough that they built that. And when it comes to Puff, it's like, I feel like he know that black people is forgiving. You know what I'm saying? So stay out of sight, stay out of mind for a little while.
Trump pardoned like he pardoned like 4 or 5 black motherfuckers, right?
He pardoned way more than 4 or 5.
They pardoned.
Yeah, go that black.
But some niggas.
But he pardoned a lot of black people. Then he pardoned Got Fisher, right? I think.
Yeah.
Got Fisher, right?
That nigga pardoned Carlos and them from uptown.
Oh, who you said? Yeah, he said who?
ASAP, Carlos, and you know Carlos from the Bronx. It was uptown.
ASAP, man.
Yeah, Fat Frankie and all them from Polo Ground. They had that big dope case in Baltimore. Yo, Trump. Yo, if you ain't snitch, Trump was rocking with you, yo. He was rocking with you. I'm not gonna lie, man. He had pardoned Jimmy Henson, yo. Them niggas superseding that pardon, though.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hey, Rod, let me ask you a question. So what's your take on Albie Shaw and Puff's son? I mean, Puff. Been around that?
Yeah.
I gotta hear that.
I can't respect it, man, because what's the sense of you speaking up now? Kim is gone. Your son is a grown man. What's the sense of you speaking up now? Why you ain't speak up? Why all this was going on with your son? Why did you let that man adopt your son legally? You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
A lot of shit that Albie Shaw is saying to me right now, I can't respect as a father myself.
That's crazy.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And once again, that was a power play. I'm gonna adopt your son right in front of your face. All right, come on. Who's sitting there gonna let somebody else adopt you? I don't give a fuck if me and the mother are together or not. Ain't nobody else adopting mine.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Yo, that's some weird shit. That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, that's a power play. I'm gonna show you how strong I am. Not only am I gonna take your bitch, nigga, I'm gonna adopt your son legally. You know what I'm saying? So I don't got nothing against Albie Shaw, but when it comes to
it's not a power play if the dude gave you the adoption, bro. He let you. You know what I mean? He let you adopt him.
So real quick, you see what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a game that they're playing. That's what that. But AD, we're gonna build on that a little bit later. I gotta jump off.
All right, Crisis.
I'm gonna come back I'm gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna talk, me and you.
Appreciate you, Tim.
We go from there. All right.
Hit you up, brother. Have a good night, man.
You too. Peace.
Crisis Black, ladies and gentlemen.
Because you let it go down. You know what I'm saying? And I know Quincy, you know, he ain't give a fuck about Puff money and nothing like that. He love his father. He love his real father. He loved Puff too because Puff did what he did for him. But if you ever talk to the kid, he really wanted his father.
Yeah, he said that. He said, I look just like my father. Yeah. He said that. And they got cool. They cool now, though.
Yeah, they cool now. Because you can't live. What you gonna live with that? For your father's alive, you want to be in your
See
life,
what I mean?
You can't keep holding grudges.
See what I mean? Right there, that's proof, man. You don't turn your back on your family, man. I mean, things may get a little gray, and you know, let me say this. I'm not in everybody's lives, so I get it if you have issues with your family and they've done some horrible shit to you.
Thank you. But
trust me when I tell you, bro, there's gonna come a time where y'all are gonna be okay. There's things that family members can mend that friends can't. You know, I think we all understand that. Like right now, Ryan Upchurch is going through a thing where he's suing his mama for like millions of dollars. And I'm thinking to myself, man, don't go through with that, bro. You know? And I don't want to make a video on it because his following is cult-like and they'll fucking come for my head. But, you know, you got to understand that you're young. You're only 30 years old, man. You're going to speak with your mother again. You're going to love her, dude. It's just, especially one if you have one. She was in your life, bro. Like, I don't think I could have ever loved my father because he wasn't in my life. That's why I never really wanted to meet him as I got older. I didn't care, bro. Like, he was on the last on my list. Like, for real. I thought maybe I'd punch him if I seen him. I'm serious.
Oh, the same way.
I'm dead up serious, dude. I didn't know what I would have done. But he started to deteriorate is what I heard. Like, he got real bad. He had like 60-something strokes. That's unreal. That's unheard of, dude.
I have a brother that passed away, and then I've never met, seen a picture, spoke, nothing of my father. And when my brother died, that's when he reached out and wanted to decide to, I heard what happened. I just want to say I'm sorry. And The fuck out of here.
My dad knew my older brother and my younger brother, bro.
25 years later,
You
you
and both. How the fuck you miss me in the middle?
26 years later. Okay, buddy.
But I'd like to say that I just reached out to my brother. He kind of reached out to me. We went through a little tiff years ago, and we ain't talked to each other in like 7 years. But he just came over yesterday, and I seen him, and we're gonna get back to good again, you know, because that's just, you know, I was right in the whole situation. His wife tried to fucking screw me, bro, and I'm not screwing my brother's fucking wife. I did the right thing, and I told him. And it screwed our relationship up big time with him and me. Because, of course, he believed his wife, said I was lying, just making this up to ruin their fucking relationship and all this. It's like, nah, man. I wouldn't do that either, you know? And I asked my mama about that before I told him, too. I said, should I tell him this? You know? Should I tell him this?
Yo, who's your biggest idol?
I don't have idols.
Like, all right, someone you look up to?
Nope.
Nope.
All my idols are dead and gone.
What about Eminem?
I'm serious. I look up to my mother. Raising a son like me, fuck, that took fucking work. I was a horrible kid. Shit.
What's your favorite?
I don't know.
What's your favorite rock band?
Pantera.
Okay, I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out.
It's heavy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. You got a lot of.
I get into a lot of bands now that are straight edge. Like they're heavy hardcore bands, but they're straight edge. They don't do any drugs at all. They speak about love, positivity, and shit. But it's real heavy. You know what I mean? It's fucking heavy, bro. And then like they speak about positivity, love, falling in love, getting your heart broke and shit. But they're with it, bro. They sing it.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that respect thing, and then like I said, he had Puff, so he wasn't used
both my sides, but hip hop number one.
That father love.
Hey, Raj, you ever meet Sarah from Atlanta?
Yo, I got something
Yeah,
funny.
it's my girl.
Look
Let
up.
me grab it.
That's the one he kicked in the stomach.
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Nah, that was Gina you talking about.
Hey, listen, man, right? That's a beautiful motherfucker, right?
Ali.
Yeah, that was Tupac old girlfriend.
Then we should go
Hold up, that's who?
That was Tupac old girl.
Yeah, Sarah bad as a motherfucker, right? So, yo, man, I tried all kind of shit back then for Sarah, man. I was a fly nigga, super bad nigga back then, but fuck had on lock. She said, no. She was scared. I don't know. Now I think she was scared of the nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, she was loyal to that nigga for a while. And he got a kid by it too.
Yeah, I know. They said 50 Cent going at him because
my mama been eating, bro. My mama been eating. I'm happy. My mama been eating, man. And I can't. I love it.
They show pictures with Puff. Like,
Yo, look that up on YouTube when I put it in the chat.
You heard that?
I can believe that. He definitely was fucking with her.
That shit was
He definitely was
hilarious.
fucking with her, but I think 50 and him had a funny relationship, man. 50 was always going at him whenever he felt like it. If 50 woke up in the morning and just wanted to go at him, that nigga start posting some crazy shit. I think 50 go at him like that because he at the top. Who else you gonna go at? You gonna go at the top.
True. Who else does 50 gonna go at?
Nobody. If that nigga wake up and want to go at Jay, he go at Jay. 50 just always been the type of nigga. Like I don't give a fuck. I might not have $1 billion, but I got what's the difference of a nigga having 100 million and a nigga having $1 billion? I do everything you do.
In a way, I wish I would have met my dad. But I think in a way it helped me a lot because he was into the wrong thing. He was a biker. He belonged to the Sons of Silence. Yeah, he was a rough dude, man. I heard some things, bro. I heard some things. Yeah, he was into the bad shit. My mama told me he was a needle user.
Oh, just about that.
He was into bad shit, and I think she did a good job keeping me away from him. So I hats off to her. I'm not mad at all, dude. You know, if she did keep me away from him, hell, he was on. I was on the whole same side of town as him in Indianapolis all my life growing up, bro. I didn't know that because we were so far detached from each other. I didn't give a fuck to even look. But we didn't have things like Facebook either.
How in the world did she meet him?
She was like that. My mama dated them rough dudes, man. My mama was into the hardcore dude, man. She was. She had a good guy around my life for about 8 years. And he was a good guy, dude. He treated me just like his own son, bro. He was a good dude. But when he hit my mama, he had to go. Yeah.
Do a can of beans.
Up one day, bro. She kept telling me, I'm leaving him. I'm leaving him. He's cheating. I'm like, nah, man, just work it out. He's a good dude, He's one of them good dudes. We were at Kings Island every weekend. Fucking Kentucky Kingdom every this weekend. He was one of them good Grant's stepdads. And one day she picked me up from my grandmama's house, man. And when I got in the car, she turned to look at me and she had a black eye. And I said, all right, he can go. You have my wishes. And then I was a real creep growing up after that. And I didn't let any men in her house for a while. None at all. Every one of them had to go. And I'm dead serious, bro. I kicked them all out. If I didn't like them, hit the road, Jack. I was a creep, dude. I probably ruined a lot for her, but you live and you learn, man.
And that's the reality.
I was real protective, bro.
Like, how much money do you really got to have? If I got 100 million, I could go every place you could go.
That's true.
No, it's one person that can never be exposed.
That's why I don't,
Floyd.
And that's why I get, I think about the whole Cassie situation. And she was with Ryan Leslie when we first met.
Everybody's got skeletons,
right?
brother.
That was her boyfriend in 2003 when Puff met her. She was Ryan Leslie.
Everybody's got skeletons. It's just
Ryan Leslie is not Puff.
How deep are they?
You know what I'm saying? Ryan
How many do you have?
Paper. He got paper out his ass.
Who did you do it to?
She was just,
everybody's got a little bit of
all by the power. Ryan Leslie did the only album that she ever had.
Yeah.
How old are they?
And that was
Those things mean to me.
Nobody has been able to capture that sound.
Change your life.
Yeah.
Because that nigga did it out of love, B. Like, that nigga got his heart broke.
I tend to
that nigga ain't been the same since.
Gravitate towards people that changed their lives.
Talking about working with her now.
That got out of the
got some new music, got some music get ready to drop. Yada 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 yada. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Ryan ain't one of us.
Ryan, I watch people that change their lives. People that talk about
Madison and all that over there, Fifth Avenue.
And I really got into people that do van life. I don't know why, but I'm all way into that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He lost his computer and had to give a nigga $1 million.
Oh.
The nigga found his computer when he lost it, and he said, "Yo, whoever find my computer, I'll give him $1 million." The nigga found it, and when the nigga turned it in, he ain't want to give him the $1 million. They went to court, and the judge said, "Yo, you gotta give him that $1 million."
Yeah, that's
great.
You know what I mean? I heard about that. Yeah.
See what I mean? He didn't even want to give it to him. Whoever finds my computer gets $1 million. Somebody finds this computer, don't want to give him the $1 million. You fucking backbiting That's twice that we've heard of 2 deals that he didn't want to pay up. Twice. Remember the BMF? Now this. It's 2 deals he didn't want to pay up in.
Yeah, and they found the cab.
Yeah, he left him in the cab.
Yeah, and the white dude found it. And he said, "I want to make." He said he tried to offer him 50,000. He's like,
"Nah." He said, "Yo, you said $1 million.
I'll give 50,000 to me."
But the person feel like this computer right now. Somebody lost a computer and they want 50,000. You can have that shit 50,000 right now.
Yeah, but see, what happened was he opened his mouth and said $1 million.
Yeah.
So don't try to give me 50,000 now when you said $1 million.
He said it on the radio.
Yeah.
On the radio.
Damn.
So he got it. You know what I'm saying? He got it. Ryan is a tech whiz, yo. He's a tech whiz. He got his money from tech. You know what I'm saying? He wanted them tech niggas to come up with apps and all that type of shit, as well as the music and all that.
So he do a little both.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you get what your hand called for. You know what I'm saying? If she would have stayed with him, she probably would have been married way a long time ago and everything else.
You didn't meet her.
She was chasing the money and the fame. She wanted
maybe
to
it's now,
You know what I'm saying? And when you catch somebody at 19, come on, man. You catching him at 19, you 37.
No million
you got
for
money
you.
like that.
Grimy.
It is
grimy.
When we was younger, we'd catch him at 19 and they'd do everything we said, and we ain't got nothing but a couple of thousand. So imagine if you at Puff Daddy house.
Yeah.
And you're 19. And he got the capability of snapping his finger and making you a star. And he's telling you he gonna make you a star. You gonna hold on as long as you can, hoping that that's true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she wasn't supposed to do all the things that she did, but
what thing?
Nigga is a manipulative genius. The nigga manipulated me. I ain't gonna
Roger.
Nigga made me feel like, yo, nigga.
What thing?
As long as I got him next to me, nigga, I can take on the world, my nigga.
You gotta know what thing you're talking about, Roger.
You don't need for nothing and want for nothing as long as you
Roger.
You
gotta elaborate.
That ain't how it's supposed to be when somebody fuck with you. Because I shouldn't have to be next to you in order for me to live a certain type of life or to be able to do certain things. I ain't gotta live your life. I ain't gotta live your stature, nigga.
Roger doing a good deal holding his board in the puppy a little bit.
Nigga, you should be straight. And I wouldn't even fit nigga with me. And he around me 15 years, and he done went hell up and high.
As much as this dude's got to say, he's doing a good job of keeping it quiet.
I know that he did those things. I'm not gonna feel right if a nigga not right.
So you never did no like that, no contract or nothing?
Yeah, I had a contract. I worked for Home Enterprises. But you gotta understand, he owns businesses, so I'm signed to the business. I'm signed on a salary. I'm signed on a 401k. I'm signed on a health insurance. I'm signed on a regular thing, and then all the extracurricular activity, come out of nigga pocket.
There you go. Smart man.
Yo, this is that and the other. I'm booking him. Like I was doing all the bookings and everything. All the parties I was personally booking. Right. So I'm getting 10% off of that, as well as certain shit that I'm telling these niggas they got to do, or I put on top of it this, that, and the other. Once again, out of sight, out of mind. As soon as a nigga stop being next to him, somebody else start doing that shit.
See what I mean? You can be replaced this fast in life. Don't get replaced.
Beneficial for you to
Don't get replaced, bro.
Then go give it to Ciroc brand. Why you ain't just chill?
It's 2 reasons, man. 2 reasons. The first reason was because I found out I got diabetes.
Oh man,
right? I got diabetes while I was with him. You know what I'm saying? We up all night, niggas eating all type of shit, niggas flying everywhere. That's the first thing. The second thing, I was tired, B. I was tired, my nigga, because I'm seeing all the bullshit going on. Niggas up all motherfucking night long.
Elaborate.
Niggas fucked up. Niggas this, that, and other. You gotta wake up the next morning. And sometimes a nigga talk to you a certain way. And sometimes a nigga feel like, man, before I go to fuck off, nigga, I gotta get away from you because you're not gonna be talking to me any type of way you want to, just because I'm getting signed by a check.
Yeah. I mean, I'm asking those questions, Trail.
Yeah.
I mean,
like you
lead me there.
The right way. You try to do it the right way. The right way was,
I'm asking them.
Move over to Ciroc and all that because now
those aren't gotcha questions because you got me there.
I'm not running back to the streets, but you're just not gonna wake up in the morning just because you feel like talking to a nigga or you got an attitude about something else.
I like the beat.
Come out, nigga talk reckless. You know
their
that.
audio need.
You know what I'm saying? So that kind of pushed me out the door. Like, no, let me just figure out something else. Nigga, I know a bitch is around for 1 day or 2 days, but you want me to treat this bitch like a queen. And she might be some snobby little bitch. Why you open the door? Why you can't get back?
Twice. I like what they're doing. I really, truly do. But your audio, G.
No, it's the guy.
I'll tell you what. I'd love to be the audio guy there if you got a nice little chunk for OAD. I'd love to be your audio guy, beat. You got that little listen on iHeartRadio symbol down there. Looks like you're good and promoted on places. I mean, you can pay AD. It would be a livable salary, sir.
I'm not here to carry a bag. Yeah, I carry Cassie bags, but I'm not carrying every bitch that you get with bags.
And I'm adding the video editing and the like.
Yeah, so you could get some pussy. It's like he the worker. Oh, he the worker. I remember one time he said that when a nigga scooped the bad bitch. And he's like, oh, yo, for real, man? You gonna fuck with the hell? That's how you feel?
That shit, man.
Come on, my nigga. You know I ain't lying.
This is good work, though. You guys are doing great with letting me talk. I mean, I got to give it up to you. You guys are good. The only thing wrong is the audio.
That's real.
From the streets and all that.
But listen to this, you guys. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. It's got 21 likes, 214. Well, it's going to go up. It's going to go up. But do you guys understand that we're getting views like some of these guys are now? I'm starting to see it. So I'm going to start to want to bring some things to y'all. If I can, I will. Like the review thing, I've gotten tons and tons of things to review on where I could just probably pick through it and do it. You know what I mean? But I don't want to bring y'all on bullshit. And if I do it, the review item will be given away. I will not keep it. I don't care how fucking dope it is. It will be given away on this channel.
Yo, I had to tell him one day, B, I ain't gonna put a name out here, but I bagged
I don't think I'm gonna do the review thing, man.
That's very influential.
Right here's where I'm gonna be, right? And we're gonna go a lot deeper.
To be something that he had, right? And when he found out I bagged the B, the nigga was like, yo, how the fuck you bagged her? I looked at him, B, on the rear. I looked at him. I said, man, I'm from Harlem, man. I said, yeah, that's exactly what I said. He said, no, I'm not saying
our branches will branch.
I flew her out here. I said, well, nigga, she been here for 3 days. You ain't paying no attention to her. I said, nigga, I peeped all that. I'm gonna spit the game on.
Almost like starting over.
I got to get the game, nigga.
Kind of is.
Like, oh, all right.
I got a little bit of a backing.
So niggas like him ain't never had the school. They ain't have no girls
before they had one.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? We had girls all our life. That was us.
Right.
We shopping at Layton's and AJ Lester and all that shit. We wasn't running around smoking weed the way these niggas now. We hustled to get fly and go to Martin Luther King and Julia Richmond and all that.
The Playboys and all that Mark next and shit.
Come on, we jumped at OJ's to go to school, nigga. It's 3 of us. Let's chip in, nigga. We going. Come on, nigga. It's different.
You know what I mean? What's wrong with that dude, man?
It's different.
Hey, yo, Rod. One time we was at remember the Palladium?
What it is they don't have his audio linked with their audio. Like they could have Bluetoothed it. I'm not sure if they could have Bluetoothed it.
And we all had to
No. Well, yeah, it's a little deeper
black
than that.
tuxedos, right? With the white shirt. To make it real quick, I couldn't find one, man.
Whatever audio his
I went
is
in the
coming
store
from, like the
I said, "Hurry up,
telephone, it
joint
looks
about to
like
start."
it
Dude
needs
asked
to be
me,
running
"What's the
through
serious?"
that
He don't got no
fucking
more black. I said,
podcast
"Green." I said, "Green." Well, let me see that.
or
And he came out with
Bluetooth to it.
green wrap around weight shit, looking like some
I'm pretty
crazy
sure you can
mean shit.
Bluetooth to it.
So I said, "Fuck it." I get dressed.
That's
I got
what
the
I'm getting
cream
this
motherfucking
cash
shit
for
on.
if I get.
I got the powder blue handkerchief, and I got the powder blue baby Davis lace-up joints with the little gold on them. Came in that joint. That nigga looked at me, man. We went to take a picture. That nigga took a
I like the
everybody over
beat
there.
because they're from
He
this.
wanted to get in the picture.
Because you was gonna stand out.
He's a faggot. That nigga. So I ain't paying no motherfucker. I got money. Blah. Do me. Everybody in there. Leah. That's what
Oh, I wish the audio was better, bro. I'm sorry, y'all, but
Simmons, Wesley
I like-
Snipes, all coked up with the Chinese chicks. Crazy. Everybody crazy. So the short story.
good interview though.
That's when we was only drinking popping bottles of champagne. Not the shit these young niggas do right now. With Henny and all that dumb shit.
Yeah, when I go out, I like
So
to
I
drink
bought like 5
champagne
bottles.
too.
So
Ask Sherry.
the nigga's like, yo, son. I ain't turning around. I was done my bottle. Yo, son. So I turn around. The nigga was talking to me. The nigga called me son. Bad people right there. Bad bitches and everything. I said, yo, you call me son, nigga? I said, oh, fuck you. So I ran at him, right? And everybody stopped. Nah, be chill. He ain't even like that chill. I was going to tear that nigga up. Because I'm a nigga that been to jail. And son is disrespectful. Jason,
Yeah.
back then, you know, come on. Nigga invite you to his
Good
dinner.
interview
Nigga
though.
call you son, all that shit's fighting words.
That's right.
And 2-part question again. And were you around when Mace left Bad Boy? So how you feel about Mace when he was there? How
Here
you
we
feel
go.
about when he all of a sudden left?
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I respect it. See, we from Harlem, man, so we know the real reasons, man.
Do I have experience? Nah, not really. Do I know what I'm doing? Yeah. I could get it right. Yep, I could get it right. Champagne pissing all night? Yeah, champagne run through me. But I like to drink champagne, man. I do, man. When I'm out, I do.
We know Jermaine
It gives me a nice
they
little steady
put on
buzz,
this
but
nigga
it don't get me drunk.
You know what I'm saying? No Jermaine
I
and
don't get
Lincoln.
smashed off of
We
it.
know the whole story with that,
Plus,
right?
it's a good aphrodisiac too. Champagne's a great aphrodisiac.
I've had champagne like once or twice, and it was a day to remember for sure.
Yeah, champagne give you a good buzz, bro. I like. I'm talking about. Yeah.
So
why is that?
I didn't understand when Mace
I like
left,
the
but
Bel Air
I
Blue
said
the
to
best.
myself, sometimes niggas have
That's my favorite.
reasons, man. Sometimes niggas get hit with
Bel Air
hit with
Blue.
God, and then I can't never say a nigga didn't get hit with that because sometimes niggas do get hit with that. I know he left at the top of his game. You know what I'm saying? And when a nigga leave at the top of his game, it ain't for me to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because if he say God gave him a calling, I'm believing God gave him a calling no matter what. Niggas had his foot on his neck. I feel like he could have got around that. He had money. But when he came back and he did the tour, I lost a lot of respect at that time because if you got a beef and you got a problem and you got a situation, then what you come back for? But then again, a nigga don't know what financial situations people are in. And then I don't know what was promised to him. All right, come do this tour. I'm going to give you back your publishing. You know what I'm saying? When the tour is over, he don't want to do nothing else. Guess what? He don't get back his publishing. So now he's upset all over again. So I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I love the way that he didn't, out of everybody on Bad Boy, I love the way that he never just went away. He always found a way to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Him and Cam got back together.
I agree.
I say to myself, it must have been God because God made sure he got into another situation like he in right now. You know what I'm saying? And
he didn't just
go
away.
It ain't like he just not speaking his mind. He coming at the nigga.
Yeah, Mace
like,
didn't just go away.
So, I gotta respect it, man, because if a nigga not giving you the money that you supposed to be worth, like he said, I wrote things. I came to Bad Boy with some joints already. It ain't like this nigga did nothing for me.
That's
but at the age of 19 to 20, it's a lot of things that you're gonna allow. You gotta remember, niggas, Mace wasn't us. He was fucked up.
Yeah, we got a call. I wanted to shout my boy Barnes out. Barnes, this morning.
Barnes, you got to call the Barnes. You heard
Barnes, good.
Brother, how you?
Barnes.
Yo.
Oh, that's Fonz?
I'll wait.
Yes, Barnes.
Call the talk.
Barnes, what up, this morning? What up, homie?
Ain't nothing much, man. How you, my
that name, Fonz?
You gonna live a long time, man. I was just talking about you yesterday.
Oh, what? Y'all want to shout out B139 too? Y'all doing your thing too, man. I watch all the shows, man.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Hey, yo, Vito. Is your memory good? Who slept across from right next door to you in Hudson, man?
Say that again.
I said, is your memory good? Who slept right across from you when you was in Hudson and Deacon? You was big uptown. I was the other uptown, right? Across from you.
They got me fucked. Damn.
The doghouse, man. The Deacon when you used to work out, I was there when you went home. I slept right across from you. We was on the first floor. We had the one-man room.
I remember, man.
It's uptown with the dreads, man. Nah, I ain't play no Scrabble, homie. I just play poker. I ain't play no Scrabble.
Okay, I ain't play poker.
All right, but Bond, I just want to tell you, homie, right?
We was in motherfucking Hudson, though.
We was in Hudson together. But Bond, I want to tell you, right? You from the streets, man. You a real nigga, man. I know you from the streets to the system, right? And you know, you from that fabric. You cut from that cloth, from that fabric. They don't make no more, man. So that's Puffy Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? You was blind for a minute, man, but Puffy's a sucker, man. That's all I want to say. And you know I love you, my nigga.
Love you too, my dude, for life.
Woo!
All right.
I love to hear that.
Y'all keep doing what
Who
y'all
was
doing.
that?
Hey, man, I love to hear that, bro. People say Puffy's a sucker. So
Who was that?
huh?
Who was that called?
It's just a caller that knew him and knew the both of them.
Boy,
Wow.
count it up.
All right, copy.
Like you say, bro. All right, bro.
All right, be safe.
This is where
Boss
the
said,
public.
Yo,
No, I'm seeing it now, bro. New York City knew about Puffy long before the world did. Long before.
I think he's hiding behind them white people.
He is. He definitely is, bro.
Yeah, because yeah,
He's definitely hiding behind white people. No
And-
fucking doubt about it. Because
and that gay agenda.
I'll be honest right now, if he was behind black people, he'd been caught. He'd been busted. He would have been busted. I'm just being honest. If he was not behind these white folk, he'd be popped.
And he's very quiet. You don't hear him talk too much.
He's hiding. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you fucking hide?
Yeah, if I had that money. Shit, what's
Bro.
the name of his island? Love Island, some shit.
Yeah. That's a fact. Look, man, let's put it this way. Shout out to Roger Bonds and shout out to the Beat, bro. Good fucking show, Beat. Audio was a little off.
Yo,
Appreciate you
look
being
up,
up here, bro.
look up that thing I put in the chat real quick.
Put it in the chat.
No, look it up. You don't gotta play it, but look it up.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. I already did. I got it on my Instagram, on my YouTube.
That shit is funny, man.
I'll watch later.
Came across it the other day. Now you can't understand what they're saying, but it's Palestinian people rapping and over drill beats.
Yeah.
This and
Bro, have you seen the dude that's in the wheelchair? Not to say anything crazy, but the where he's doing that shit. Have you seen that one?
I think so.
Oh my lord, bro, that's not even right. It's not even right. Dude got like 70 million views too, bro. It's unreal.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. It's like, damn, y'all exploiting anything, man. They'll exploit anything. They don't care. This is what's gonna hurt us, because when we go to war, we're gonna be fighting real men. We got fucking trainees over here.
Yeah.
You know?
And
We're fighting Chinese folk, man. We got trainees.
Privileged people and Karens.
Yeah, Karens and
And
people that don't
overweight,
even want to be in the military. They're crying about it.
And overweight, out of shape people.
Facts.
People with
Appreciate you.
diabetes and shit.
Fact. I say send our gang members over in fucking war. Send the
Sure,
crib.
people that's locked up. People that's locked up.
Yeah, you want to go fucking war? Go fucking war. People locked up, you get out. Yeah.
If you got less than a certain amount of time, you qualify.
At 50, your parole date's in 20, you can go over there and get out. You can be
Shit.
out. You make it through war.
If you're on parole, they calling you.
Just from New York City, I always felt Harlem dudes most greasy. Like talk you out of your bag, always with the slick shit. They had a different kind of vibe in Harlem.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a fact, Just.
Yeah, for sure.
They had talk. They had a con man vibe.
Very business savvy kind of people in my mindset there, but
I got you.
Street way. And Brooklyn is still stuck in that 90s and 80s. This is just straight thug, and they don't give a fuck. They're not dressing it up. Manhattan and Harlem, that's why you see Jim Jones and all them.
Yeah, Harlem. I do believe. I think
they all dripped out. I think
fashion when I think Harlem.
But it's still fucking, dangerous.
I think grimy, hard knock. You know what I mean? Hard.
Like stuck in the 80s and 90s. Like it's
bad.
Like
that. Brooklyn is like the face of New York to me. To be honest.
Yeah.
On the outside looking in, you think Brooklyn.
The biggest borough.
Right on, Justin. I'm gonna end it, brother. I appreciate you, man. Always love, champ.
Watch some
Stay
other
out,
content.
man. Huh?
Watch some other content on YouTube.
Fire.
Yeah,
Appreciate
brother.
you, though, bro.
Night.
Night, brother. Hey, man, y'all. Here's the deal, man. Here's why I like covering this content, bro. Because one way or the other, these people are predators. They like control. They like to manipulate things like that. We know the entertainment business is full of these shady people, bro. Thank God for the internet because we can expose them now. But imagine what they were getting away with 30 years ago. Hell, imagine 50 years ago. I heard women had to spread their legs and do dirty deeds with their mouths and things like that just to get in the industry, just to be news broadcasters and things like that, man. And now I believe it. Now I fucking believe it, bro. I believe these people are sickening. And it really strikes home to me because this is my age of hip hop. This is shit I grew up on. But like I said, though, New York City's always known Puff Daddy's a fucking creep. I believe that 100% now. Y'all always known, and y'all always been right, man. Y'all have a beautiful evening, man. AD out.
BB and Jack Frost, what's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? Force. Dope fiending. Force. Dope fiending. Any one of them niggas that's talking shit about me, look at how they look. I bet you all the room. Pardon me, I hate when that happens. I bet you all the room. What the fucking clown?
You know what the fuck going on, nigga? Huh? Niggas 12, I ain't going back and forth up on the internet. Holder told her friend I hit, now she won't let me get in that. Niggas steady ask me who I hit, but I don't get in that. Hit his head and watch it swell up, thought we used to fix a flat. Nigga got strong arm about his heat and he ain't get it back. My gang on alert, we tryna turn them boys to plenty pack. Police took my girth and now I'm swerving, catching plenty hats. Catch me on the 30, probably purging with a big